What's up, everybody? This is Pigs and a Podcast, and this is going to be our Halloween episode. My name is Benji.
I'm Will.
I'm John.
And before we start anything, I just wanted to give a shout out to my cousin and a fan of the show. He provided some refreshments for the episode today. He does some figurine stuff on Instagram, and his handle is figs_over9,000, and that's the actual number, 9,000 afterwards. And yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to do for that.
If we can, on our Twitter account, we'll actually put his information on there. So if you guys want to go and check out his plugins and all his other social media, like, I want to say thanks for the refreshments and all the good drinks that we have. It's top quality stuff. So thanks, man.
Yeah, he's a really good fan of the show. He enjoyed it.
Sweet, man.
It's
good to even know we have people listening to us.
I don't even really listen to us.
What the fuck, John?
No, no. When he's like talking about like, dude, I just listened to the first episode and it's really good. I'm like, motherfucker.
You know, I'm gonna be like straight up on that. Like when John, like, this is not like talking smack or anything. But when you told me that you actually put effort into listening to it and like how happy you were to like actually like how much you enjoyed it, like, dude, that shit got me really, really even more pumped up to like do this even more, man. Even though, like, you guys know I'm really stoked about doing this.
No, but I mean, yeah, definitely that was pretty good to hear. I mean, it's like we're our like worst critics, and we'll always think that we never did really well or anything of that sort. And
I think I did fine. You need work though.
You fucking dick.
So what was that whole quote thing? Do you remember that you said that we wanted to make like stickers or something about? Like, we were joking about.
Yeah.
Oh, we're the podcast that like we know we.
Like, well, I said something, and then Will was like, "Oh, we should make that into like a quote." Or
I always say my dumb ass, I was like, we need to make bumper stickers. Like, who the fuck uses bumper stickers?
It's in the text message.
We can fucking figure it out later.
I don't remember.
We'll eventually do it.
Eventually. That was a pretty awesome quote. So what's up with you guys? What's new?
For me, I haven't really been up to anything. I've been actually watching a lot of movies. I've been editing. I've been doing a lot of graphic design for the podcast. I've just been keeping myself busy since like working season's it's right around the corner, and also school.
Oh shit, so, that's right. Yeah, you mentioned that. Yeah,
January I'm gonna be fucking.
Is that when school starts for you? January?
Well, I mean, I'm already registered, and then like I'm trying to like kind of do my whole like going for like a writer and producer. So like I need to go talk to the counselor, and he's gonna be like, "Well, you're an old fart," and all my dreams are ruined. I'm just kidding.
You're trying to be a producer at over 30 years old?
I don't know exactly when, like after winter session ends, but yeah, it's when I'm actually going like full on. Since everything's online, it's a lot more easier, and we got a lot of like fee waivers now because of what happened with COVID.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So, like, schools are really affordable now, and like they're for a lot of people who had like a lot of like debt, like.
Or yeah, there's
being forgiven.
There's debt forgiveness for some people. Awesome. That's fucking amazing. Yeah, fuck yeah. Me personally, I haven't really been doing much. Just basically streaming and work, and then I actually started getting back into drawing. My boyfriend had gotten me a tablet to draw on, and I did. I don't know if you saw the post that I put up, or maybe the story where it's like the picture of Bonnie was like a line art of Bonnie. That shit took me like 3 days to fucking do, because it's like, dude, when you stop drawing for a little while and then come back into it, it's just fucking. It's a skill that you have to fucking read.
Yeah, I think it was one of your like stories, right? You put up that. What I've been seeing a lot was you're actually starting to like do a lot of Twitch, right? Like,
oh yeah, I mean, I've been getting religiously into it and all that stuff. Just the Twitch streaming is basically what I'm trying to like do, and outside of like just basically, I don't want to work anymore. Like in retail, I'd rather just do something that I enjoy, and I'm really enjoying the Twitch.
Make sure to put in all your plugins on Twitter and all our.
Yeah, for sure.
We're available on Linktree, so everybody could go and check out all our links on there.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
I really haven't been doing much other than just working, hanging out. I restarted Cowboy Bebop, the anime,
Ooh,
in preparation,
nice.
Oh, man.
in preparation for the Netflix series. Which
What do you think about that?
I seen the trailer. Look, I'm
looks
gonna.
good.
It looks like a mixture of a fan film mixed in with like a porn parody. Like it looks very.
I haven't seen the trailer. I saw I saw
the costumes look very costumey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of. I mean, to be fair, it is kind of hard to transition, like, or to translate the like very colorful, costumes from like anime into.
Yeah,
like,
but it looks clean. It looks really clean, and it shouldn't look like that clean.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like that's what I
yeah.
mean. It's just I don't know,
Mm.
and I don't think there's an Ed in it, which really bums me out.
Mm.
So who knows? We'll see what happens.
John Cho looked fucking amazing as fucking Spike for me though.
I know, but then he started talking, and I'm like, I just we'll see. What
You're
happens.
just a super critical motherfucker.
I'm gonna. This is like the last thing I'm gonna say before we start our actual like top like horror movie thing. Is like, dude, they have a lot of fucking weight to carry after having the balls to do that.
Wait. Did you say that on purpose?
No, on Netflix.
No, but because in Cowboy Bebop,
That's a reference.
Yeah, the line is, "Are you gonna carry that weight?"
Oh, really?
Yeah. So as
because
soon as you said that, I'm like, wait, that's. We'll say that you did. We'll say that you
the whole
did.
thing. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a purpose, but I guess now it is.
Yeah.
Just let everybody like know that we do non-scripted actual podcast here. So like,
That's
no, I
why
did not write that down.
Yeah.
But
That's a trip though. I didn't.
I think I haven't. I've only watched like the movie and like the first like 2 seasons, but they do deliver shit, right? Like, or are they just considered bounty hunters?
They're just
like,
bounty
general?
hunters. Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, they need to deliver bodies and shit. So I guess
The first time I seen the series,
that first episode, man, that's crazy.
First episode was great, but yeah, I don't know, but we'll see what happens with the Netflix series.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so our first actual segment is actually going to be our one pick on a horror film that we are actually going to talk about, and I think I'm going to leave Will to start off with this one. What is your top scary movie?
So much pressure.
I know it's really hard to just pick one movie because I have I have so many fucking horror movies that I wanted to like. We'll have a couple of mentions, but
for me, number one, the one that's like for me that's made the greatest impact is The Exorcist. That movie, god damn. And I didn't even watch it when I was younger. I watched it at a later age. I was probably like I think I was in junior high when I first watched it. And
still pretty young though.
I mean, yeah, it is, but like, by junior high, you're kind of used to watching horror movies, and you already kind of do it for the thrill and not so much for
that movie fucked everybody up, dude.
And I mean,
whatever age it was.
That's true. I mean, the version that I watched was the re-release, the one with where they added some scenes into it, not the original theatrical release. And yeah, that fucking spider crawl scene where she comes down from the fucking stairs. Oh, good lord, dude. Oh, I imagine it right now, and I'm just getting goosebumps just thinking about that.
They had released that on theaters, right? Or
yeah,
it wasn't on anything available yet.
It was re-released in theaters for some sort of anniversary or something like that.
It was like an uncut version of what they.
I believe so. Yeah, with deleted
from what I read,
it
was too scary or too hard to put into like the whole.
I don't
movie.
remember what the thing was, but yeah, I just know it's
that scene where he talked about where she crawls upside down. Dude, shit's fucking gnarly, man.
I never watched that cut of it because just seeing the trailer for that scene, I don't know. I was out. I mean, I've seen the original.
Oh, really?
And it was fine. I was, like it didn't traumatize me or anything, but that scene in that commercial, that did more than the entire original movie ever did to me.
I'm good.
That scene was just like, oh my god! And dude, every time that I see it, it's just like, oh god, I would just fucking shudder at the thought of it and all that stuff. But I mean, it also has that fucking that hilarious fucking scene where he's like, "Let Jesus fuck you, let Jesus fuck you."
Dude,
like,
I saw that movie like it actually aired on like public TV when I was I was a little chavalo.
Oh, for real?
Dude, and they were all balls out back then. They didn't give a fuck about like censorship. It was all
the good old days.
Like
the good old days?
Mexico channels today where they show like all the fucking bullshit that's happening in Mexico.
Oh, no way.
Censored. I mean, it was a scary. You guys don't remember that? Like when it was like Channel 13 or 11, they had like movie night, and it was like a horror movie sometimes. And yeah, I remember watching this movie called The Gate, which is it's on one of my top like scary movies. But I remember watching on Channel 13, and that's probably like second to like my list. But I'm not gonna get into it. Oh yeah, dude, it's creepy.
No, the channel 13 UPN. Remember, that's what it was.
No,
right?
no, it's no longer that anymore.
Something else back then.
Yeah.
When we're
now it's my TV something.
Oh,
it's
that's
CW,
right. Huh?
Isn't it?
No, CW's 5.
Oh,
but I mean, I think they're like, I don't know if UPN was owned before by Fox, but they're kind of like hand in hand, I think. So yeah, you know how like fucking what you call it. Univision has that other channel. It was channel 46. I forgot what they ended up calling it.
It was Azteca.
No, Azteca no.
Oh.
Telemundo?
No, Telemundo and I think Telemundo and what you call it, and channel 22 are together.
Really?
I think so. But I mean, it was I forgot. I mean, Univision had a second channel, channel 46, where they had like separate broadcasts and everything like that. But it was owned by Univision, or Univision was the one who created it. And so then that's why I was like, I think it's the same thing with that channel 13 and channel 11. Basically,
this is a really scary episode.
We're talking about corporate fucking oligarchies and shit like that.
Hey man, that's what it's all about.
Oh wait, who's
The
next?
Exorcist. Well, no, I mean,
as far as like for me, like, The Exorcist, it was just
I'm gonna follow up on some of those scary moments for me on The Exorcist. That actually is.
I mean, there's the other part where like when they're performing, I think it was they're performing the exorcism, and then there's that one fucking face that pops up in the fucking on the wall, and it's like literally like it was amazing how they did it, because like the lights literally dimmed down.
That was not on the original release.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
That was part of the one that you saw. That.
They fucking dimmed down the lights inside the fucking
priest's face, right? Like painted white, and then like it
I'm literally fucking shuddering. Like it's
creepy,
dude. It's creepy as fuck when you imagine that fucking white face.
Because that's what's looking in through the window.
Dude, I got a story on me for that one, dude.
Oh, God. No, but yeah, overall, that movie is just fucking... Definitely recommend you watch it. At least that re-release one. The original is good. It's just that the impact that the re-release had is... Oh.
What was that remake or the reboot they did called The Exorcist: The New Beginning?
Well, it was a prequel. It was Exorcist Beginnings. Yeah. The one that's in Africa, I think, right?
Horrible, dude. Yeah. The CGI and the hyenas just killed it.
It was a cool scene, but
it was a scary scene.
But
when you see the hyenas, you're like,
yeah.
Wait, when was this movie released?
It was like in the 2000s,
early
dude.
2000s.
Oh shit,
dude! And like it's basically when the priest is out there, right? During the digging of like when they find the
statue, huh?
And like they just went too hardcore with it. It was just. But it was so unbelievable,
and they hyped that movie up like hardcore too.
Didn't they start up the original the Exorcist with that scene though, where he's like he's in an excavation?
There's a possessed like girl that's down there because he crawls through a hole, and there's this badass like upside down Jesus hanging that somebody had like put right there in where they excavated like the whole like where the demon like statue was at, and it's just hanging like. The huge statue upside down there, and I'm like, "Fuck, that shit's so black metal."
Because it was like a little boy that was possessed this time around, right? Because he was the one controlling the hyenas.
Yeah,
or
but
something
then
like
this girl gets possessed too, and like I think it's the girl that he kind of like wants to go out of church. He falls in love with there, and she just turns into like the whole Exorcist, like Linda Blair, kind of looking. And when I saw that, I'm like, man, fuck this shit. I'm not in for it no more.
Yeah, for me it was forgettable. Other than the hyenas, that's all I really remembered.
It drags that kid, remember? Like that little African kid. It just drags him away, and I guess they eat him alive. But looking at those hyenas, you're just like, oh, these motherfuckers, they don't look real for shit, dude. Like, yeah. Did you see The Exorcist, or you have any?
The original?
Yeah, the original.
Yeah, I seen it like twice when I was younger, like maybe middle school. Like I said, it was fine. I enjoyed it. It's a good movie, scary movie. Didn't like traumatize me or anything. Okay. Like the trailer for the re-release, I said, but I've never watched it since because honestly, fuck that.
That's
I
actually
can't.
my first movie of like the list, and I didn't pick it because I know you Will was, but like that movie, honestly, it has everything like horror aspect that will traumatize like any kid or probably kill the really old elder person.
Oh my god.
Because it's just it, especially like the what is it called, like the way everything is without like CGI, and it's all
Oh, the
old
practical
school,
effects and
the
stuff like
practical
that?
effects.
Yeah.
It's perfect, dude. The
That's
pea,
what
the
really
pea
sells it.
soup,
Yep.
like just the whole scarring of like the tissue on her when she's possessed, the breath, and it's just like you think it's fucking real, dude, because like everything looks like so believable. But I'm gonna tell you, not for me to be here like for 2 hours, because I literally can just talking about that movie. The scariest part for me was when they're exercising her in the end. That's what you call it, right?
Yeah.
And then, dude, the priest is like, like leave her alone, and like I guess the demon
Possesses him.
Yeah, leaves her body, and the statue's in the middle of the fucking room. You just see the shadow outline.
Yeah.
And then the lights just dim down, and it's just like the lights pointing to the statue, and then you just hear, I think, the priest after like just like all going crazy.
Yeah.
He's holding his head because he gets possessed. Because he kills the priest, remember?
Yeah.
Straight up. And you're just
Well,
like,
no, the priest kills himself.
No, does he kill himself?
Because remember, there's two. There's the old priest.
Yeah.
And he dies of the heart attack or something
Yeah,
like
the
that,
old
right?
priest dies of a heart attack,
Then
and
the
then
young
the young
one-
one kills himself. He throws
Because
himself out.
he knows he gets
dives down the
possessed and he
stairs.
kills
Yeah,
himself.
That's who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And then
'Cause he gets
wasn't
possessed
the other
after.
like at the
But
end?
the thing is, she's laughing when the old priest is dead, remember?
Because
Oh yeah,
she's still
because she's still
possessed,
possessed. Yeah.
And you're like,
I mean, I think we were all laughing.
what,
when he died.
cabrón? Like, all fucking scared.
Oh no, like that one time. Okay, when she's like when the younger priest comes in and then like is talking to her, and then the demon starts talking back to him in the voice of his mom.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, oh, that is
why you
fucked
do
up.
this? What did she
Yeah.
say? Why you do this? I forgot his name. Like, and you're just like, oh shit, dog.
And then,
He's literally telling her, your mom is down here with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With them, or
Well,
whatever.
isn't that where that famous line, "Your mother says
your
cocks in
mother
hell"?
sucks in hell. I say so's, like it's a SNL. Like,
No, but I mean, like, it's literally right then before they started doing that, the older priest tells him, like, he's gonna try to manipulate you. He's gonna use everything in the book to try to fucking fuck with you and everything like that. And it's like, and after he hears that, he starts smacking her, right?
Yeah. He starts beating her up, dude.
Yeah.
And then like she goes back to like her normal like
And she's fucking crying
teenager,
and shit like
she's
that.
"Ooh,"
Yeah.
And you're like,
Damn, dude. Like, it's fucking crazy, dude.
It's a good movie. It's
It
good.
is.
And you know
Yeah.
what? For me, the scariest things in it, like it's a scary movie, but the sound, like when she's like making those weird moaning, groaning noises,
Yeah.
that's what does it for me. Like even just the music,
Yeah.
that piano music, it's just like the sound design in that movie is amazing.
Yeah.
It goes
everything in the
perfect.
production
It's just-
for that
yeah.
movie was just perfect, man. Yeah.
It's just it's
It's
like
fucking
I
amazing.
said, that scene,
it's a classic
just,
for a reason.
it plays this shocking music when Pazuzu's like shows up in that room, and then you're just like, oh shit, like fuck. But
they knew how to. That movie was just fucking perfect. But then even like the whole fucking thing had like its own issues too, right? What's her name? Linda Blair. She had back.
Yeah.
She has like lasting back problems because of that. Because of that
she's
scene
in the
where
second one too.
she was like fucking being used like a rag doll and shit on the bed scene,
Yeah.
shit like that.
Oh, when she's doing like the sit up thing.
They fucking fucked
Yeah.
up her back with that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And I don't think she sued them or anything of that sort for them.
Well,
She's
back then, you
I
didn't
met her,
really do that.
dude. I
Yeah?
actually have an autographed picture with
Oh,
her.
shit.
She's a big animal activist. She was like all PETA and stuff.
Mhm.
I
Oh, she's
remember
PETA?
I met
Never
her at
mind.
Monsterpalooza. She's really cool. I'm gonna actually continue with a second for my first scary movie, which Will took. No, I'm just kidding. And it's gonna be I think it was in 1970 when it came out, right? I believe, and it's The Omen, and it's this movie left such like a visceral like traumatization like embedded in my head, just because I watched it in video when my sister used to work at a video store,
You mean like a Blockbuster?
It was a moms and pops like local one called
Video.
it was
Hollywood
called
Video.
Viva Video.
Oh, it was
Viva,
Video.
like Viva,
Yeah.
you know, but it was owned by Koreans, which was really cool because like after a while I was supposed to start working there, and both my sisters worked there. But the thing is, I remember always going as a little kid, and they would rent me any R-rated fucking horror. I remember one day just running into that little porn section with the curtain and like running out, and like, my sister's like, "What the fuck you doing in there?" And I was like,
I'm a man now.
Then you see these crazy old perverted trench coated men walk in there. You're like, oh. Anyways, back to the Omen.
That's a different kind of horror story.
It definitely is. You don't
Wait
want
a
to be there.
minute.
You don't want to be stuck in that little room.
You guys remember that? It was just so cheap. It's like a shower curtain.
It's
Like,
literally just a fucking shower curtain.
well,
Oh, God.
that movie it scared the shit out of me when I rented it like in video, and I remember like watching it, and like it starts out with basically this kid being born on the 6th month at 6 a.m. and I believe it's 1976. So it's like there's a 666 like
Kind of thing
on
going
there.
on.
And there's this, I guess it's this lady's giving birth, and I guess she has a stillborn. So like I believe it's like this American diplomat in the UK that basically like ends up adopting one of the kids, like babies. There's actually like baby orphans that are there. And he's just like, oh, well, maybe if I get a baby orphan, I should just, you know, it made her feel better. And she's like, yeah, she's in her bed, and he gives her this newborn baby, and I guess they adopt them. And then like later on, and it progresses in the story, like I guess it's his birthday party, the next scene, and it's basically like, oh well, I'm totally wrong. There's actually a part where I guess the priest is the one who convinces him to adopt the kid, you know. And he's being all kind of weird and shady about that part that I left off. But, like, you're like, what the hell? You know, like, what's going on? And, like, it shows him as, like, I don't know if he's a toddler, but it's his birthday party. And I guess it's one of the caregivers or one of the house, like...
A maid or a housekeeper or something like that.
And she's carrying Damien, and, like, she's talking to one of the reporters there. Because he's like very important, like, rich people. And, like, the mom sees and gets, like, I don't know if she gets jealous, but she goes and grabs Damien, and she's just like, no, she's like, no, I could carry him. He's like, no, like, he's my son, blah, blah, blah. And, like, so it's all awkward. It seems like she's already kind of, like, she already knows.
She's under his influence.
Yeah, she's already under his, like, fucking spell or whatever.
What the fuck?
And she literally, like, later on, you just, like...
It's at his birthday party, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a mansion. So you just later on you just hear her. I'm not gonna go into detail what happens after, but I'm just saying I'm gonna go into like scene to scene what like kind of like made this movie fucking scare the shit out of me. So she goes to the 2nd floor out of the window, and like you could see all the windows from where all the party's going on, and she screams out of one of the like I think it's 3rd floor or 2nd floor like windows.
She was on the roof, or was that the
no?
remake?
It was actually the
Okay.
third the one of the rooms because she like it's tied in. And she's just like says, "This one's for you, Damien." And she literally jumps off the fucking like window, which is open already.
Yeah.
And she cracks her neck like fucking. She basically hangs herself, and her dangling body crashes through this. I think it's the 1st floor or the 2nd floor window. It just crashes it.
Oh,
and like everyone's like, "Oh
God.
shit!"
I don't
Like,
remember.
Nobody say shit, but I was just like, I'm like, "Oh shit!" As a kid, everyone's like, "Oh," like all fucking scared and shit, you know.
That's
and
a
then
trip.
you just like you see Damien, and I guess there's fucking weird Rottweiler that just appears out of nowhere, like in the party, and like there's this crazy evil like synthesizing music that shows him being like one of like his guardians, I guess, you know.
It's
which is
so
crazy.
West.
Don't you fuck with Damien? I'm his guard dog. I'm Tribus, whatever. And there's some other crazier scenes too, like the priest and like the part where there's like a crucifix like made out of iron on top of his church, and like the metal rod just flies off during a storm, and the priest is all running all scared during a storm, and it pierces right through him, and like he gets impaled like on the floor, and he's just stuck right there dead. It just pierces his fucking chest, and he just gets impaled, and you're like, what the fuck? Because I guess that was that part. I'm not gonna like go into the whole story, but I guess he finally confesses to everybody of like why they made him adopt Damien, and they're kind of already like wondering what's going on. And there's another crazy scene with the zoo. I don't know if you remember the zoo part, where like he's trying, like he just gives this like crazy little maniac look at the giraffes because you could pet them. And they just fucking bolt like fuck this kid.
I don't remember,
dude.
no.
And they go running. There's a baboon scene too, where like they go into the car, like you know when you could drive the car during those weird safari.
Like a safari, yeah.
Yeah, and all the baboons go fucking ape shit.
Just start throwing their shit everywhere.
And then go on top of the car. He's like, mama, like he's all scared and shit, dude. And like you're like, damn. And like he's all attacking his mom too, like all aggressively and shit. And you're like, oh, what's going on?
Wait, does it kind of feel like it? Because I've never watched this movie, but like, does it give it the inclination that the kid knows that this is happening?
Okay, I forgot to mention, there's a photographer that's taking pictures in the birthday party, and he starts taking pictures, and like he does it old school where he's in a dark room and he's developing them, and he's seeing weird shit, you know?
Oh,
like
okay.
he already sees the rod before the priest gets pierced by it, like just like in a regular picture of the priest. He sees like a noose around the maid. Like he's seeing all this crazy shit. And he kind of like starts investigating, and he starts telling Damien's dad, the guy who's the diplomat, like, hey, like there's weird shit happening around your kid. You know, like.
But I think what he's asking, does Damien realize like
that
he knows, because
he knows,
you know why? They're driving him to church in one of the scenes, and dude, he's scared. Like the mom's like, dude, he's shaking. And
I do remember that scene.
Driving to church. I don't know if they baptized or it was just gonna be like a Sunday church thing, you know, because it was a Catholic church. And like, dude, he's all scared.
Maybe it was Easter. Or
he's
something,
shaking, and like, dude, he's shaking. Like, what's wrong? And like the dad finally comes out, and they're gonna enter the church. And right when he tells Damien to come out, he's like, he goes crazy. He starts clawing at his mom's face, pulling her hair, and like he's like, "Now help!" And he's screaming help. So like he probably doesn't know, but like.
But maybe there's like
he's an antichrist.
Yeah, no,
though,
like,
you know?
there might be like some sort of like
like
internal
scary.
instinct that he's like.
There's a specific scene where he looks at the Gabriel angel that's on top of the church.
Yeah,
and he just opens his eyes like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker killed my dad," you know. Or he didn't kill him, but he sent him down in hell, you know. But like,
he's like, this guy fucked up my dad. He could fuck me up.
This guy, yeah. But the scariest part, I'm just gonna rush forward, was when the dad and the actual photographer start like doing like actual like investigation to see where the fuck this kid came from. Is like they find a burial ground of the mom, and they actually go to this crazy cemetery. And like it's all like it's creepy, dude. Everything's all dark, you know, like any kind of like Hollywood cemetery.
It's like they could have done it in the daylight, but they decided to do it at night.
Because they're all like with the shovel, you know, and they're just gonna go dig up like the dead body just to see what the fuck is going on.
Literally dig up her bones.
Dig up her bones, and dude, they unbury the fucking like the actual like the burial ground where it's at, and it's a fucking jackal skeleton. And like I remember, I think the dude's like, the mom is a jackal, and like, dude, they're all like, you hear this crazy like the old synthesizer, or like the piano or the dramatic music, and you're like, oh. And I was a kid, I'm like, what the fuck's a jackal? And like I asked my sister, I'm like, what's a jackal? She's like, it's like a wild dog. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Like the mom was an animal, you know? And I was all freaking out.
Some guy fucked a dog?
Yeah,
that's illegal in the United States.
It's, I think, illegal in a lot of countries. But that scene scared the crap out of me, dude. And I remember there's some scene too where they show like Damien's birthmark. It's literally like a 666. And you're just like, damn.
Just to let you guys know, if you ever find your kid that has a fucking birthmark that looks like a 666, you should probably take him to a priest. No, we don't condone or commend.
Did you just say kill him?
Commend baby murder. Come on now.
No, well, you don't wait till they're old enough.
My God, this is our spooky episode. Just to let everybody know.
Yeah, okay. We don't condone the murder of anyone, not just children.
Anyone. That would be a little too coincidental to not like actually try to take them to some type of like religious church and find out what the fuck is wrong with your kid, you know? Who knows? But that's my scary my scary story on my movie.
Dude, I haven't watched that
It
movie. I
creeped
have
me
to
out
watch
as a
it.
kid, like big time. And I was just like, it just stays. Those scenes and stay embedded in my head. You know, there's no way of ever forgetting them ever. I'll traumatized. You know, but there are movies I can always fucking rewatch and just enjoy still.
Mm-hmm.
It's been years since I've seen it. I remember bits and pieces. So as you were retelling it, I was like, oh, I remember that. I don't remember that. So I remember more of the remake, but
Yeah, the remake almost goes like
it's almost exact.
It's almost exact,
Yeah.
but they add like
there's
better like.
It's just an
clothes to it.
updated version. It was good. I enjoyed the remake. I enjoyed the original
I think
too.
there's like a decapitation scene of the photographer in the first one where it's like a piece of glass. And it's just like there's this crazy freak accident that happens and it flies out through this crazy window. And like, dude, the decapitation scene is all like action packed, dude. Like it shows the glass flying, cutting him, and his head just does like a 360 turn in the air. And you're like, holy shit. Like watching that as a kid, you're like, fuck.
Oh, they fucking went hard on that to convey.
And then the new one, I guess it's this weird like metal like plate thing that's hanging on the side of a building. And it comes down and like it decapitates them off like brutal, dude. And you're like, oh.
See, I don't even remember any of that.
I remember that scene because I'm just like, damn,
crazy.
You know, like.
What a way to what kind of fatality is that? One of the multiple fatalities that
What's a death metal band called that?
All right. Well, I guess it's my up. So I'm gonna go with. I gotta go with Alien. I know it might not be like legit horror, but
it's definitely a horror film.
I mean,
it made me pee my pants as a child in my sleep.
Did it really?
It did.
Whoa.
I had nightmares for quite a while, and it fucked me up for a long time.
Holy shit!
I wasn't able to watch kind of any
Marciano movie.
Yeah, dude, it messed me up for a real long time.
Aliens are fucking scary, dude. Like I'm not gonna like.
No, I mean, you know what? That's one of the things as far as like
sci-fi.
Sci-fi. A lot of times we never see or imagine sci-fi being like a sort of what you call it, horror kind of thing. But honestly, Alien did a good job with that. Like they fucking totally.
It's just a horror movie that happens to take place in space, and the monster just happens to be an alien.
Yeah. What was the poster? It said.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
Yeah,
dude, that's totally like a horror film.
It's.
But you know what? It revolutionized like sci-fi movies though,
and horror, dude. Like it's.
Yeah.
You know that scene where they're looking at that monitor, and what's his nuts is in the vent system. Mm-hmm. And it just shows the dots going after him. I was like, this is a really fucked up game of Pac-Man. Like, he's going to die. Like, super hardcore. Like, I always remember that.
And they don't show the alien, like, too clearly
show
up until, like, the last segments of the... and because it's so dark, too. Like, the cinematography on it.
Yeah. What's the dude what's the name of the dude who did the concept art for it?
Geiger.
Geiger, yeah.
H.R.
Geiger, yeah.
He's a great artist, dude.
Yeah. He's dead now, right?
Yeah, he's super dead a long time ago.
Yeah,
that's 90s, I think. But his art, dude, like I remember owning an art book of his, like back in junior high. Dude, like all the concepts, like Species as well was one of them. The Xenomorph comes from his art as well. I think there's a couple of other ones too.
Well, if you've noted, like his like gravestone is all like his like.
Oh, really?
He has a kind of really cool gravestone. It's like. It's just legit
all of his
stuff.
Yeah, it looks really cool if you guys look it up. I mean I don't really know what to say about the movie other than I'm sure if you're listening to this, you've seen the movie. I'm sure you've seen all 4 of them.
That was Ridley Scott, right?
The very first one was Ridley Scott. I don't think he ever came back to it, right?
Prometheus, but it's not really.
I'm not counting that as Alien. Yeah, Prometheus and Covenant. I think there's gonna be another one too, not sure, but I mean I don't know what to say other than just that chest burster scene in the very beginning. It just fucking A, dude.
Do you remember any specific like other scenes that scare the shit out of you? There's a cat in that, right? Like
no, that's the second. Wait, No,
they do have a cat in the first one, I think. No,
I thought the cat was with the little
because
girl
I
with
think
Newt.
he goes and looks for the.
No, that was in the second one.
That's the second one.
That's the
with the little
second
girl
one.
with
Yeah,
Newt.
that's the second one for sure.
No, it is in the first one because I just remember her cuddling the cat in the. What's her name?
Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver.
That's the first one.
Like petting the cat, and I think it dies in the after she reaches the arrival on the second movie. I may be wrong like usual, but I do remember this guy tries to go and look for it, and there's these chains, remember, like dangling in this crazy room, and he's looking for the cat, and it's all fucking scared. Someone look that up while I'm talking.
Well, I will say this: it is hard for me to remember because I know I've seen the other aliens more than I have the first one. And
Yeah, because I know there's a cat in the second one with the little girl.
Yeah,
right?
I think that's the only cat though. I don't remember, but see now I gotta.
There's a scene that scared the crap out of me, dude. And like he's going into this crazy room, and it's like all watery, like water dripping from these chains. And then it's all dark, you know. That's what's crazy about this movie, especially when they find those crazy like the face huggers in like that crazy like ship.
Oh, with the space jockey.
Was it a distress signal that they had to go and like actually find out what was wrong there? Right?
Yeah, they were answering a distress signal.
And it was that crazy H.R. Geiger ship that he also like drew out, and then it was the
space jockey, that giant motherfucker.
Jockeys.
Oh, so yeah, so he does. It was Sigourney Weaver's cat.
Yeah.
In the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His name was Jonesy.
And that dude, that skinny dude that looks like a mechanic. He probably ain't a mechanic, but he goes into that room, and there's chains, and he's going in there. He's like looking for the cat, and it's like water dripping, and he looks up, dude, and like. Dude, that scene scared the shit out of me because, like, it just shows the alien, like, pop out of the chains because it's hanging upside down, and it opens his hands, like, wide spread apart, and you just see him, like, hiss, and that's how that fucking scene ends, dude.
You just like
You're
that,
like,
yeah.
oh, fuck. Like, it's scary, dude. It's definitely a horror movie, man.
It definitely works it definitely does that really, really well. The cat was an orange cat. It was an orange tabby.
I remember what the cat looks like.
Yeah.
I just could have sworn it was all for the second
and
one.
he survives the first film.
So then he is in the second one.
He's in
maybe?
the second one, but he's
okay.
I'm assuming he's in the second one.
I think that cat ends up dying because you know how space travel takes so long, and I think I probably
They couldn't freeze the
wrong.
fucking cat.
They couldn't freeze him.
Well, the thing is, I mean, they live less. It's like those crazy like excavation missions take very long, right? And they freeze you.
They're like,
Yeah.
it's too expensive to fucking freeze this cat. He's gonna have to fucking survive without you.
Well,
You know what? I'm thinking of the third movie. My bad, because everybody fucking dies in that third one. Because it's
the mining.
It's a David Fincher movie, right? She gets exiled in a prison world, and I remember they said "fuck you" to the second movie, and the little girl dies, the cat dies, like everybody who escapes the second movie is dead.
Yeah,
and she
except her.
crash lands there, and that movie's fucking all dark and crazy and weird.
Wait, isn't there one where she's a clone?
That's the least.
That's the fourth one.
That's the fourth
That's
one?
Covenant.
No.
Oh, what am I
Sigourney
saying?
Weaver's a clone.
Yeah.
Because Sigourney Weaver kills herself in the third one.
Yeah, because like she has
The
a
chest burster comes
out of her. Yeah, I remember
So
that.
the
Because
fourth
she's
one is a clone.
impregnated from the second one already.
Yeah.
From the second movie, yeah.
Yeah, and then she falls
And then
in the
that's when what's that company called? The
Wayland Utani?
yeah.
Or just
Something
Wayland,
like that.
Wayland
Wayland
Industries or whatever
yeah.
it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, that company basically comes and they basically want to make money, right? Like military wise or something, or like
They
create a
want to
weapon?
for the fourth one, right?
No, in the third one, that's why they show up.
Well, that's why she kills herself, I think, because
Yeah.
well, one,
Oh,
because
'cause
she's
she
infected,
thinks, yeah.
and plus they want to take the alien to weaponize it. It's been years since I've seen it.
So what was the fourth one called? It was
Resurrection.
Resurrection.
Yeah, because that's where they have that weird human
I'm
hybrid
thinking
alien.
Alien Covenant was the newest, the last one that I seen, right? With
Doesn't that one get its head blown off or something like that?
No, it gets sucked out into space like all
Oh,
horrifically.
yeah.
it's creepy, dude.
Because it kills the queen.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it kills
It has
the
like
queen
a
and
skull, huh? Like a white
Yeah,
skull.
yeah, it's like it's
albino
fucking
yeah,
looking alien.
well, it's not. It's all like albino-y, but you see
It's a
the skull
clone, yeah.
because the skin gets ripped off as it's getting sucked into space. and the skull's the last thing to get sucked out. It's kind of sad in a way, very tragic.
Doesn't he kind of imprint into?
Yeah, like, that's why. So it's born, and then it kills the alien queen, and then it goes to her.
It imprints with her, no?
Yeah. Because it's a hybrid of her and the xenomorph. That's what it is.
Okay.
But
that's
the whole thing about that station is like they're doing like hybrid.
Well, they're trying to weaponize
military like hybrids, and they're cloning it, and they're trying to find like different versions of the even more perfect weapon it could be.
Basically, what David was doing in Covenant.
Basically, because I think so. In the fourth one, they bring her back because I think they figured out she was impregnated with a queen. So I think that's how they ended up with a queen. So they brought her back to bring back the queen, and then they raised up the queen.
That second movie's so fucking badass too. That one did not just revolutionize sci-fi, but that did the action movies and the horror aspect.
Well, dude, like she mech'd up to fight the queen. You know what I mean? It was like
the space marines, right?
Get away from her, you bitch!
Yeah, damn, she was a badass in that movie too.
She was a badass
with her fucking
in all of them,
Reeboks,
dude.
remember? She's all in there carrying like the little girl, and like she has that badass fucking like that. What is it? The plasma gun. And it has a flamethrower. Or does she hook up a flamethrower to it? I think she tapes it. Right?
What was it? What was the name of the chick in the first one? Was it Ramirez or what was it?
That's the second one.
Is it the second one with the Marines?
Yeah, she's Hispanic. I think.
Yeah. She's another one too that just like fucking like.
She's a badass too. Yeah. She's like, and she's like
that series did like a lot for
women protagonists,
for female
protagonists.
Yeah. It made them like. It made him like legit badass.
Who was that? James Cameron or
the second one was Cameron, I believe.
Yeah,
and I don't remember who did the third one though.
Just like Terminator 2, dude. Just making fucking the
female
badass.
Who did the first Terminator?
I don't remember that.
It wasn't Cameron though, right?
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was James Cameron, because that was more of a thriller, like kind of.
Well, the first Terminator was still good though. I mean, it wasn't bad.
The first one's good.
Yeah.
It has
but you know what? Like, actually,
one,
the thing is, like, what I liked a lot about it too, about the first one, is that it actually just kind of like let it like pave the story for fucking Sarah Connor to be a badass. Like, it's like she got training from fucking Kyle Reese.
Well,
and
she's
stuff
a
like
badass for the first one, but not as crazy.
Not as crazy as
the second one.
Yeah,
she's the one who defeats the first Terminator in the movie. Remember?
Well, it's the same thing with Ripley in Alien. Like, she's a badass in the first one, but she's not like Aliens 2, 3, and 4 level badass, because she's already dealt with them, so she knows what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so it's
definitely.
It's one of those things where you just gotta practice.
Mm-hmm.
It's Michael Biehn, right? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. The guy who's game over, man. We're all gonna like.
No, that's not Michael Biehn. He's the one that passed away like a couple years ago too.
He's the guy from the first Terminator.
He's from the first Terminator, and he's also in Alien.
Yeah.
The first Alien or second Alien.
No, he's in Aliens, which is the second one.
Second one, okay, yeah. And that's where the game over line is from.
Game over, man. Oh, it's Bill Paxton, who's fucking
what the fuck?
The best like video game adaptation to like any movie came from that scene, because it was just arcades back then. And like kids were just like, when they heard, I was like, "Game over, man."
Because they even
what should we do? We should start a campfire. Like, like, what the fuck?
They even gave him like kind of a cameo in the one of the last Terminator movies, the one with Emilia Clarke, where she's Sarah Connor.
Oh,
because they have to go back in time. So that scene where they're up at the observatory.
Oh yeah,
that's where he's there. And then I don't remember if it's not him, obviously, but it's like a younger version of him. So that was kind of cool, and I think that was after he passed away. So
dude, he was at so many conventions that I went to, but I just
Bill Paxton.
Yeah, I never
you're not famous enough to care about.
No, not that. It's just, dude, they charge a lot.
Yeah, they do.
And you know, and like as like younger, like I couldn't like really afford all those signatures, but I'm pretty sure if I saw him in the parking lot, I could have a signature. You would have been cool about it, you know. But yeah, that movie. Alien is really fucking great, man.
You know what, real quick, you know what else kind of fucked me up about the Alien movie? I guess the androids, whatever, I don't know if they're considered androids or cyborgs,
They're androids, right?
Yeah, I think they're androids. Yeah.
So when Bishop gets fucked up and he's like all cut in half,
Oh yeah.
it looks gross. It always weirded me out.
That shit looks like he
It's like blue milk or blue.
No,
white.
it's white,
Yeah, it's
but
white,
then like his fucking organs are white
It's all,
too.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
it
like
looks all weird.
It looks
like,
so
that
fucking
creeped
weird.
me out just as much as the aliens. Like
yeah,
I
actually, what was it? I forgot the
The first one? Is there an android?
No, I don't think so.
No,
No, it's just the second one. Bishop pops up in the second one. But I remember watching like a behind the scenes video where he mentioned something about like that white liquid that when he fucking gets cut up and he spits it out was literally warm temperature fucking yogurt mixed with water.
That's gross. Aren't they all like kind of prejudiced against the androids?
Yeah, they don't, she hates them. She hates them.
Something happened with them or something with like very very start versions of them or whatever. Like that's why she was all prejudiced with them. Something went wrong.
David created all the xenomorphs.
That's what it was, I think.
Well, they don't know that at the
time. They don't know about that. They don't know about.
But
that's a completely different story. And
I don't remember. Like I said, it's been years and shit. I'm still.
And David, I don't think was trying to look for a weapon. He was trying to look for the best species. Remember?
He just wanted to be God.
He wanted to be God. Perfect species. That movie is horrible, dude.
Which one? Covenant? Or I don't. I like Covenant more
Prometheus so much.
See, I like the other one, the opposite. Yeah,
Prometheus had such a good like storyline to it, to where basically like Covenant just straight out went to the point of like just fast pacing it to the point where you're just like, really? Like,
but there was like some really dumb parts in Prometheus that like
the engineers. She goes and like. She releases the fucking like those crazy like spores to like wipe out the thing, and like, cause David was like operating, remember, and like they kill off the main protagonist. It's just like the other Alien movies.
Are you talking about Covenant?
Yeah, the girl. Remember the girl who escapes Prometheus? Alive?
Yeah.
She becomes the queen. Remember?
No, she doesn't.
Well, yeah. He uses her DNA to create the xenomorph.
Yeah. No, but she's like Covenant. Super dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But because of that.
Yeah, like because they show her body like all cut up and stuff.
That was an H.R. Geiger like like drawing too.
Yeah, but I was gonna say it's David that kills all the engineers. Yeah.
No, yeah, David kills the engineers and then he kills her name was Bishop too, no? Wasn't it?
No, her name wasn't Bishop.
No.
I forgot.
Oh, I love Prometheus because that fucking like. She tried to do an abortion, remember? And, like,
and then the fucking
the machine's built for men.
Yeah.
So she puts tumor and like it slits her fucking stomach, and she's like, that's a really great scene. Like,
yeah, that shit was fucking. But I mean, like, I forgot what I was gonna say about Covenant. I don't know. I think both of those movies are just fucking lore for the fans.
Prometheus is really good though, man. Like
I enjoy both movies. That's the thing. I enjoy both of them. But
supposedly they make the engineers Jesus.
I heard. Like, let's not get into that. But like,
I'm just saying, like that's
they're
kind of the
saying
stuff
supposedly that when the engineers came to Earth, because they were there, remember?
Well, at least one of them
stood behind, and he was like this. The thing, first of all, like the engineers are giants. They're huge.
Yeah.
You saw how big they were and shit. And basically they're remember when they go into Alien, the first movie?
Yeah.
That's one of them. That's one of the ships.
But see, they're not that big.
They are.
No, but okay, if you remember,
they show his suit and it's huge in the ship.
Yeah, I guess.
What did you say they were considered?
I remember the original like thing. They were called space jockeys.
Oh yeah, space jockeys.
Yeah, but they
probably did their own more like into the lore and then started calling them engineers because that's basically what they were after.
I mean, that's what they did. They engineered shit.
I think, is the lore.
Well, yeah, I mean, it was us, and then they were just basically fucking around with genetic codes and shit like that too. So overall, in general,
well, the whole like the first alien like capsules that they find that were like crazy things, remember, in Prometheus, they were basically weaponized. So they were gonna release that on Earth.
Yeah.
Well, they did release it on Earth.
No, they didn't. They were going to, and she stops them. She stops the space jockey from ever reaching there.
No, but if you remember the very, very beginning of the movie,
so
they did release it on Earth once, and I think the implication, I'm assuming that was Earth.
It wasn't the weapon thing though.
But it was that black stuff because it kills the engineer.
Yeah, but that black stuff was like some weird shit. I don't know what
it was because the black stuff. That's what it was.
It breaks down any DNA.
Well, I think he took the black stuff and maybe something else because it broke him down and it scattered his DNA everywhere
into the ocean, and that's supposed to be the evolutionized...
where we get all of life.
Yeah.
But so I guess whatever they found is just like a pure form of it. So it's just kind of corrupting the host and then becoming its own thing. Because remember, it was like a worm, then a snake, and then...
Yeah, there are all these crazy things. But they actually show a picture of this xenomorphs, like drawing in that room in Prometheus, which that's why you're like, what the fuck? They're just aliens that, like, I guess fuck with your DNA, and they create their own versions of them. Like, kind of like how 3 was going with the animal and the dogs, you know, and like... They basically become hybrid of like even better.
Yeah,
species.
yeah. It's just trying to find
even
that.
Like,
they take on traits of the host.
Yeah,
yeah.
Just like that Alien versus Predator second movie that
the hybrid
sucked.
Predalien.
That's what they call it.
It's called a pred. It's called a Predalien. Yeah.
Oh,
that is fucking lame, dude.
You know what the predators are called, right? Like they have a name. They're not just predators.
I forgot what they're called.
I remember what I forgot.
Yautja, I believe.
Yeah, Yautja. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's what
they're like. They're like tribes.
Yeah,
you know? Like
they're
alien
tribes.
tribes and shit. That basically like fucking. They're brutal though, right? Like they fucking kill each other and shit just to find out who's the biggest macho.
All they do is measure dicks. Essentially, that's all they're doing. What was it like? I mean, isn't that what the movie Predators was about? Like how they supposedly
they go into that's a Robert Rodriguez movie where they actually go to the planet and they have the biggest crazy like.
Well, it's not their planet. It's just like a game preserve.
Yeah, it's like a hunting ground essentially.
Really, for the
predators? That's where they go on safari. Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was actually like where they like
no,
it's like thrive.
No. And I think that's why that's what everyone else was in there.
That's a good movie.
That's a good movie.
Because remember in Requiem they show the predator planet. Because the wolf predator, the badass bounty hunter predator that they sent to Earth.
Requiem.
That's the second Alien versus Predator. It's called Requiem.
They show the planet?
Yeah, because the movie starts off with the predators. They're up on the ship, right?
Yeah,
that's right.
And then so the distress signal goes out, and then I think he's called the wolf predator, and then so he gets a distress signal. Because he's a badass.
Damn, you fucking remember that better than Alien?
Because it's a newer movie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I actually liked it though.
I know, I liked it too.
Requiem too.
And then, like their planet looks cool. Their planet's supposed to be like really hot and tropical.
Yeah.
And it looks like there's a lot of
like Predator.
Like Predator.
Yeah. Like they look like the Aztec pyramids. Like that's what a lot of their architecture looks like.
You're one ugly motherfucker. Oh, it's a bad.
Wait, is that the movie?
Has the best like lines ever. Dude.
Well, was that the movie where like with him and that other actor like fucking lock arms and is like, you son of a bitch?
Yeah.
I forgot the actor's name. Shit.
Apollo Creed. I can't remember.
Apollo, dog. You just gotta say Apollo.
Yeah, Apollo.
Yeah, they're going into this crazy like mercenary like mission, right? But
yeah.
Were they supposed to know that there was a predator there? No.
Which one? The first movie?
The first one.
No, they were going because there was like rebels or something like that.
Yeah, guerrillas. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a guerrilla warfare.
Yeah, they were trying to do something like that and then all that shit.
Because Apollo was CIA, right?
Was he?
I think so.
Wasn't it?
They were mercenaries though at that
wasn't
point.
One
weren't they?
I don't think
something like that.
I don't know if they're mercenaries. I think they were still they're special forces.
He worked for the CIA.
Yeah, he was CIA, and they were special forces of some sort. Yeah. And then when he's fucking Ventura's doing the chewing tobacco, this stuff will turn you into a sexual tyrannosaur.
A lot of those scenes were actually fucking improvised.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
They're all roid heads though, dude. So
I mean, essentially they are. It's like that's all they're fucking. Yeah.
You remember? I don't remember his name in the movie, but the dude with the glasses, like the only skinny, normal looking person.
What's the dude with the freaking minigun's name?
That's
the one that's cutting his face with the razor, and he's making himself bleed because he keeps shaving his head.
The black dude.
Yeah. And he's like. And he's just shooting everything in the jungle trying to hit him.
And then literally fucking.
That's my favorite scene because no one asks questions; they just join in.
He's leveling the shit of the jungle, dude.
It's like all the fucking banana trees are just getting cut down with that fucking minigun.
All the monkeys just...
At the end of that, you just see like one drop of like predator blood.
Yeah.
It's like
And then you just see, whoosh, doesn't he just come down like just one hit him and shit?
No, they don't. He doesn't come out after that.
Doesn't he just shoot someone
But
right
he
there?
kills them he kills all of them easily.
No, that happens because
Dude, we're going
that's
into
I know.
Predator now.
But real quick,
Just because of Alien.
That happens because that's when he kills Ventura. Because Ventura,
Oh,
Ventura's the one with the minigun.
Oh.
And then he
He
picks
chop
it
his
up.
fucking hand off first, remember? And then they show his hand like all realistic.
No.
Just or who was
The dude that loses his arm is Apollo Creed,
Apollo,
I think.
yeah.
The black,
Apollo Creed, that's what we're
the black
calling
dude,
him?
they shoot him in the head, I think.
Oh yeah, with the laser thing, yeah.
Yeah, with his shoulder cannon. Yeah.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Dude, Alien just made us go into. It's cool because they have such.
That's kind of a
Yeah.
horror movie too, a little bit.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, okay, like Aliens, it basically is what allowed movies
Yeah.
like this to come out.
It has an expanded universe, which is fucking awesome, you know. And that's why it made us. I love talking about all these movies, dude. They're fucking awesome.
You talk about like.
They all have horror aspects to them.
Yeah.
Even Predator too, you know. Like
yeah,
I'm saying,
definitely.
like, you talk about like how nowadays you're like certain movies make certain reference. Like back in the day, Predator 2 with that xenomorph
that's what I was
skull.
gonna say.
And it's like
Oh,
everyone's
yeah.
like, oh shit, like the Predator fucked up a xenomorph, and that was like
Yeah.
before they were ever considering, you know what I mean?
Weren't they
Like-
already doing like Alien versus Predator games though? Like, wasn't there
There's
like?
I don't know about that
Not
time,
yet.
but the games
that's
definitely
what,
came out
that's
before
what
the
made
movies.
them want like.
Yeah,
I think Dark Horse picked it up, right? And then
There
they
was
started-
comics for sure
they're
before.
comics.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know
They're
when the games came
completely
out.
two different like.
There were some
production
Studios,
companies,
yeah.
though, right?
Because one of
Studios,
them Warner Brothers, I think, and the other one's I don't know. Maybe it might be Paramount or it might be no, it's not Universal.
No, none of them are Universal.
Because I think Disney Predator's Fox, because Disney owns Predator now.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I heard something about Disney working on like
There was a
something
Predator
of
movie coming out,
Alien and Predator.
and then they halted it or scrapped it, I think, so they're reworking it. I don't remember.
Man, come on, Mickey Mouse, bro.
Did you
doing us
watch
dirty.
the latest one, The Predators?
Yeah, it was.
I didn't like it.
Dude,
I heard
So
that it was
you know-
garbage.
Okay, you know the dude
That's
that
what the chick from G4 TV, right? What's
I
her
don't
name?
know.
I don't know her name.
I
thought I had her name.
Olivia Munn?
Yeah, Olivia
Olivia
Munn.
Munn.
She's in that, and like
She played a horrible Psylocke.
well,
something
so is
happened in the production, right? Where like somebody got
so
like
is Theon
booted out
Greyjoy.
of.
Alfie Allen, he's in it.
Oh yeah.
So is the Punisher.
They ended that movie with them like stealing the tech, right? Like the Predator's tech.
Well, no, remember? Okay,
It's like armor.
Wasn't it like
it's
the
armor, but they didn't
Yeah.
steal it. The other Predator sent it to them
Oh yeah, he sent it to the guy who killed the big
because
ass.
it was Gary Busey's son.
That shit
at
was
the end.
crazy though. It's just it
was
seems
dumb.
like
I didn't like it.
Too much of an '80s like kid flick to me because remember the dog that they beat the dog to be friends like one
You
of
know,
the
no, but you know why
dudes
it's like
and-
that?
Yeah,
So-
because they were going. Yeah, I heard.
No. Remember the very first Predator movie, right?
Yeah.
So that special forces group. Remember, there's a dude with the glasses, like the normal sized dude, like he wasn't like all roided out. Like
yeah.
okay, he's the one that directed that last Predator movie. I think he's the dude that directed Iron Man 3.
Oh really?
I can't think of his
Don't
name.
make
I'll look
him
up his
do
name right
movies
now.
Anymore. Just kidding. Oh my god!
But he's the one that does all kinds of like a lot of his
That's
movies
the
are
worst
Christmas themes.
Iron Man.
Yeah, that one was kind of a shitty Iron Man.
Come on, dude. Like what? Okay, we're going in. We'll always talk about Marvel movies, though. You know, like but that movie with the Mandarin and all that bullshit. Like it just, it was everywhere. But
Shane
it's
Black
still-
is his name.
So he actually.
So
was the
he
one that-
acted in the very first Predator and he directed the very last one.
I got a whole visual who that is. Okay,
Right,
well, we're gonna
fuck it.
actually
Moving on.
to our next actual segment, and it's gonna be ghost stories. I was gonna go into like, do you wanna name some like top 5 scary movies besides the ones you guys picked right now, or you wanna do that after?
Yeah, let's just do
We
it
get
now.
that out of the way.
Yeah.
Since we already did the whole movie part. Of
I
it.
mean, we kind of talked.
We already went on like a lot of the movies.
but
and
might as well, just give our top 5, I guess, picks.
Well, mine's is gonna be. First of all, it's gonna Exorcist. My second one's gonna be The Omen. The third one's gonna always be.
Hold on. I think let's not count the movies that we picked. You know
We're
what I
just
mean?
gonna do top 5 right now.
No, but I would say don't pick The Omen, because obviously that's one of them. So I would say just pick another 5 different ones.
Okay, well I'm gonna go with The Thing, Invasion of the Body Snatchers. I'm gonna go with Hereditary. I just made Midsommar one of my. It's not really considered a horror. It's more like of a folk horror, but I'm gonna put that one in there. And did I? What else would fit in there? And
Well, you did say
I'll
Exorcist.
put my fifth one as just like all the George Romero like trilogy, like zombie movies, just because. And Lucio Fulci ones that kind of like left. This is Italian horror movies like Zombie. I don't know if you heard of the Zombie.
Yeah.
You ever heard of The Beyond? I know I'm going more into it. It's just there's so many fucking horror movies.
Shut up, Benji.
You know? City of
You're
the
taking
Dead,
up the spotlight.
Anyways, yeah, those are gonna be my top 5 supposedly.
For me, Child's Play has always been a fucking.
I love that. That was
That's been my thing. Also,
tangent, dude.
Night of the Living Dead, the Tom Savini one.
Oh, that's a good
Oh
one.
my god, no, I fucking
one.
love that one. As far as let me see, I'm not really that great for that. Oh, you know what? The what is it? The Haunting in Connecticut or of Connecticut?
Yeah, Haunting in Connecticut.
Yeah, that one is another one that fucking totally fucked me up. I want to say, what was it? Brain Dead or Evil, or what was it called?
Yeah, it was Brain
Dead
Dead.
Alive.
Dead Alive. There you go. I mean, it's not really
Peter
super.
Jackson movie,
Yeah.
dude.
It's like not super fucking horror, but it's just like
It's
a
a
horror
movie.
movie, but it's yeah.
And then I mean,
That's a fucking good pig, dude.
right. It's like it's
Hell yeah.
What is it? The spider
Evil
rat
Dead?
or rat
No,
spider?
It's Rat Monkey.
Rat Monkey. Yeah,
There we go.
I think it's Peter Jackson says
It is.
all the British ships and all the big rats came out into the island and raped all the little monkeys. So they did this crazy curse like, oh, that's that claymation scene with that rat monkey.
There's a lot of gross stuff out of there.
Dude, that movie was
wasn't-
super fucking gory.
Like I used to have this bad habit of when I would watch movies, I would eat. I made them. I don't do that anymore because of that movie.
Oh,
It
yeah.
is a gross
Dude, it's
movie.
a gross movie.
It's
It's
good,
Bad
but
Taste
it's
was
gross.
one of his first movies too, and
Oh.
that movie Bad Taste, the dude who's like the main like fucking like protagonist is literally like I guess he loses a piece of hits his head, and you see his brain. And like he loses parts of his brain, and he's running around still, and he's just covering that flap of like brain, and he's sticking other people's like pieces of brains. He starts stuffing his head.
What the
dude? But it
fuck?
looks real because you see the dude. Peter Jackson's a sick fuck, dude.
Dude,
More
no,
Lord of the
dude,
Rings.
the fucking scene, that
It's
scene
great,
where
though. He did
in
really
fucking Dead Alive where the priest comes out, it's like, I kick house for the Lord.
And he's doing all these kung fu scenes. Oh, dude, that scene's fucking bad.
Oh my god, that scene was fucking amazing.
He's all hyped up too, because he's just like, oh, I'm gonna defeat fucking
I'm a
like,
fucking
this is the great time for divine intervention, and fucking comes out, dude. He's like, and he's fucking up those zombies, dude, because they're like greaser, like fucking punk looking like bullies, huh? Like,
Yeah, it was so the ones who get fucked up by the ghost of by the zombie of the mom of that one dude, right?
yeah.
Keep moving it on. I think my last one is gonna be Evil Dead.
The
Evil Dead's a
original?
good one.
No, the remake.
remake?
Oh, the
The
remake.
remake.
Oh,
The
with
original's
the girl?
good. The
I mean,
remake's just
yeah.
terrifying.
But I mean,
Yeah.
like the remake was just like fucking. Dude, it did a good number for me. I saw the original too, but like I really love. I prefer the remake. I
Yeah.
guess because of the updated.
Yeah, that first the Evil Dead, first and the second one, and the third one was Army of Darkness,
Yeah.
right? And like, but the remake was badass.
The
dude.
remake for
I remember
yeah.
like hearing about it, and they were talking about it in like Fangoria, but then like all like we used to call them horror hound dudes, you know, like that we used to go and like check out movies, like grindhouse movies, when they would like do small little openings
Yeah.
around here in LA. Like, dude, like shit talkers, like when you know a horror film and they said it was a good movie. I'm like, oh shit, these guys aren't talking shit about it, so I
That-
gotta go check it out.
that
and it was
scene
good.
where that demon chick is like looking up through that little attic space. I can't. That that fucks me up and it's not even that scary.
No, but I mean, it's like it's
from the
from the
remake.
remake. Yeah,
remake,
I don't
yeah.
know why it fucks me up.
Well,
like,
they got it from the original, but that
No, yeah, but
those
the way-
shits are
oh,
both
man.
scary, dude.
it's good.
it's a really good. It's a good faith. Well, it's not like super faithful to it, but it's like it's a really
good
good.
enough.
It's good enough. Like
Yeah.
where others have failed, this one didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. What about you?
All right, so I'll go. Okay, they're horror movies, but not necessarily ones that terrified me. I just really enjoy them. Gotta go. It's another Sam Raimi movie.
Mm-hmm.
Drag Me to Hell.
Oh,
I love that
that's
movie.
right.
I love that movie. That's
We
classic Sam
talked
Raimi.
about that last time. Fuck.
Classic Raimi. I'll go with. I think we mentioned him on the last podcast. Crimson Peak.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's just a beautiful movie. Like I
Yeah.
love that movie. It's not his best work, but I still
Guillermo
really
del Toro,
enjoy.
right?
Yeah.
There's scenes in that. Oh, sorry to interrupt you, but like that crazy scene where she talks about like life and like predators and like these ants. They show a close up of these ants like start eating like into the eye
Yeah.
of a moth, or right? Because the moths only come a certain season, and they do it just to die there,
Yeah.
right? And then like they show this ant, like they close up to it, and it starts
They're
eating it
just
like
eating-
from
yeah.
the head. Like to the eye, to the head, and like you're like, what the fuck?
But that's the beauty,
You
like,
sick
it's-
motherfucker. But that's life. That's life.
Yeah.
You know.
So those two. Shit, man.
What was your first one?
Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me to Hell.
Drag Me. That goat, dude. It's when he stops talking.
Oh
or
my
when he
god!
starts talking.
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
facial expressions that it's doing as
Oh,
it's
it's so
talking
good.
too. Oh, dude, that was so good.
All right. I gotta go classic. Just Night of the Living Dead. You know,
It's a
like
good one. Yeah.
what else is there? Oh, Cabin in the Woods.
Oh,
I
yeah.
actually really
Good
like
one.
Cabin in the Woods.
That's a really good one.
That's
Who directed that? I don't think it was. anyone.
Joss Whedon.
Was it Joss Whedon?
That's why Thor's in it. That's why Chris Hemsworth's
Oh yeah,
in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
Because it was
Ah.
done before the Avengers, and they didn't want to release it because they're like, this is going to be a garbage movie. Then Thor and Avengers came out, and everyone was like all in love with Chris
Fucking
Hemsworth.
dies in that movie so fucked
And that's
up.
what I liked about it, because you know what I mean? It's like you expect him
Yeah,
to.
he's gonna be the main like superhero, huh?
Yeah.
Like, well, I mean, Thor hadn't came out yet, then, right? It was Cabin in the Woods first came out.
No, it was all of that came out
Oh,
first.
okay.
That Cabin in the Woods was, I believe, made before all that, but it wasn't released before
Yeah, yeah,
because you know they weren't
Damn,
big
so it
name
was
people.
like one of his debuts, then, huh?
Yeah,
Like,
at least that's my understanding of that film.
that scene though,
Dude,
because-
one of the things that I liked about it is like how in the beginning all the employees are taking bets of what they're gonna choose. That was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
god damn.
It's very
the
Squid Games.
merman,
Yep.
and they're like all fucking like, aren't they betting money on
Yeah,
like, whether
Yeah.
the
it's like the
merman's
Squid
gonna come out?
Games.
It's like this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
And
like
then the
that.
merman ends up killing that dude.
They're not simulation. They're actually
they're-
releasing like actual.
Because remember in that movie,
God,
the world
like,
ends.
yeah.
The world ends in the movie.
They have to sacrifice it for those
Yeah.
gods, right?
And then
yeah.
the last two, the guy and the girl, they're
that's
like,
a creepy
fuck the world.
ass part. Yeah.
Yeah. And then my last one, I'm gonna pick this one. Just, it's not my favorite, but
It's
it
up there.
didn't. I don't even know if it's up there. I'm picking it just because it did enough to like really gross me out.
Yeah.
The original Cabin Fever.
Oh yeah,
Because there's a scene where they're all infected, and
that's
she's
Andy Roth.
Eli Roth, yeah.
Yeah.
And she's in. One of the girls is in the tub, and she's
Oh,
shaving her
yeah.
legs, and her skin starts coming off. I was like, nope. It really grossed me out,
Really?
like really
Yeah,
bad.
it starts peeling off, dude. Because
You
I
ever
guess
watch
what's
Boy
hap-
Meets World?
Boy Meets World? Yeah.
Sean
His
Hunter.
friend, yeah.
Sean Hunter's in it.
Sean Hunter, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Ryder
That's his-
Strong is his name.
His best friend.
There's a
You
scene that's
haven't seen
really.
it?
There's
the
You know
movie
that show? Oh, you don't?
Cabin
No.
Fever, I haven't seen it.
No,
There's
but I'm
a-
talking about Boy Meets World.
Yeah, I've seen a couple of
Yeah, remember
episodes.
his like delinquent friend that like was poor and like it was his best friend.
Yeah.
He's in it. He's one of the main
He's
characters.
main guy.
Oh shit.
There's a funny scene where he hooks up with one of the chicks. They're already all kind of like sick, so he hooks up with one of the chicks, and she's sick. And he like after he's done, he's like, "Oh fuck, what did I do?" So he goes to the bathroom and he's putting like Listerine all over his dick
yeah.
to try to hopefully kill the infection.
That makes me think of a story that someone told me.
It's basically the lake, though, right? No, keep going with your story.
Someone dies in the river. Remember, they pollute the water.
But they're it's like a virus or some crazy disease.
It's just like
right?
the flesh-eating disease. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's such a trip.
So what are you saying?
Oh no, I was like that whole dude pouring Listerine on his dick basically makes me think of a story that someone told me about. That something similar like
pouring
that
alcohol?
happened. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
known people who've done that. Oh.
I mean, that's the only reason anyone has Listerine in their bathroom.
Oh my god. Well, let me just kind of like try without saying anything like too. Basically, there was a party.
That doesn't work. You know that, right?
I know it doesn't. There was a party, and then this person's friend. Oh no, there was a party at the house of this girl who people found out that she had herpes, and so then
How did they find out?
it's fucking high school. Everyone fucking like or
Oh, this is high school?
I don't know if it was high school or just like college or something like that. But the whole point is, it's like. They're drinking at this girl's place, and she had some money, so she was like, it was a pretty nice house, or like her family had money, and so then the whole thing is like they all get fucking drunk and stuff like that, and then the person's friend ends up having sex with the girl who has herpes, and with no condom or anything of that sort, and so then the dude comes down, he's like, and then like the person's like, did you just have sex with her? Yeah, man. He's like, she has herpes. And he's like, oh fuck, and grabs a bottle of booze and starts fucking like dousing his dick with it and shit like that. And all that shit. I'm just like,
high school story.
and then basically like supposedly like they were like, come on, get your shit, let's go. And so then he goes back upstairs.
Round two.
Round two.
He's probably pouring it and drinking it. And he's just like, fuck it, I already have it.
Might as well just fucking go with it. But
Now I'm
that's
just
the story.
picturing like, just the Listerine strips, just placing them on your dick and shit. Just,
Oh God, no.
Okay, that's it, guys.
That's it. Well, moving on to the next segment of this.
this is our spook. There's nothing scarier than herpes.
There's nothing scary as like what is it in fucking Hangover? That's just for life.
What is that for The Followers? You ever see that movie?
No.
It's basically like a movie about these teenage kids. They don't really give you like the year of what they are, but basically it's like it's about when they sleep with a certain person. And
It Follows.
Is that what it's called?
It follows.
Yeah, and it's about fucking like
That's a good movie.
Yeah, it's a really great movie. Well, it's basically based on STDs.
Like, I think it's supposed to be like
shit.
a metaphor
Yeah.
for AIDS or something like that.
It's STDs like that stay with you for life, basically. Mm-hmm. So like every time they sleep with a certain person, these crazy like dead body looking motherfuckers start following you.
So it opens up with the main character, which is a chick. She meets a dude and they go to this like abandoned building.
Makeout Creek. No, I was kidding.
And they hook up. And then he has her tied to a chair and stuff, right? In the very beginning.
I don't remember.
He
doesn't. I have it right there.
He doesn't
just
rape
watch
her.
it after.
So they hook up, and after that, she's like tied to a chair, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I didn't want to do this to you. I had to do this." So what happens is she's tied to the chair, and she sees this naked person walking towards them.
Fucking scary.
And he's telling her, it's like, you need to pass this on to. So this thing that's coming to them.
That's right.
Yeah,
you pass on the premise. Yeah, the premise is you pass it on to the next person.
That you sleep with.
Person
Yeah.
gets chased by this fucking like they look like corpses, dude. Like
yeah, and it always
giant,
looks like someone
6 foot
different.
dead person.
It never
yeah.
looks the same.
Huh.
Some are
And it's
scarier.
and it's
like,
just and it's so like, let's say you had it and you slept with someone and then that person slept with someone else. It's whoever it kills, it's gonna kill them, and then it's just gonna work their way back till it gets you, until it gets to the original person. So it really is a metaphor for like STDs and stuff like that.
Oh, I see.
So like
It's
the
a
whole
good
movie,
movie.
yeah, it's very slow, but the whole movie is just them trying to sleep with enough people to get it to spread enough to where
They don't
It
mention
ta-
how
it
many
takes a
people
long
it's
time.
been passed over though,
No.
right? But it basically like when they pass it on to other one, it's basically getting like the weight off your back, you know? So it starts chasing them.
Yeah.
But it starts chasing you again. You know that person got fucking
dead.
murked by those dead.
Oh, I
corpses
see.
that
I see.
follow you.
Uh-huh.
So it's best to just keep on passing it
Yeah.
on to other people. But the thing is, they don't know, and then
Yeah, you would have to explain it to them.
There's a scary fucking scene in that movie where like you see one of the guys who like he looks out and they're just the dead, like I don't know what they are. They're just this crazy like
well, it's just one. Yeah, it's just one, but it looks
just
different
on the roof. He's on the fucking roof, just like waiting for him to like come out of where he's barricaded.
And it was creepy as like
just staring down at him like
it
all
never
fucking
runs.
creepy.
It's always walking. It never runs to you. So like you could presumably like just continuously run away. Yeah. But no matter where you go, it will like
and it'll wait for you out there.
If you go to another country, it'll get there eventually. And it'll catch up to you.
So like it always knows where you're at no matter what.
Yes, there's no escaping
find you, in other words.
You just have to like at one point they cuz she passes it on to her friend who's like into her and he's like sleep with me and then I'll figure out how to get and he sleeps with a hooker and it buys him enough time. You know, they think that, you know, because hookers they sleep with a lot of people. Yeah. But the problem is they don't know the situation, so they don't know to run from this thing or to keep sleeping with other people, so it eventually just kills through all the Johns and then eventually the hooker makes their way back
to them and shit like that. That's such a fucking trip, dude.
It's a good movie. It's really underrated, but I liked it a lot. It might still be on Netflix. I know it was for a while.
It follows. That's what it's called.
It follows. Yeah.
Okay, nice. I have to look that up because definitely, really sounds really good. As far as like a movie premise or a horror movie premise, actually that got me thinking into like what you call it, Insidious.
Oh, the first one was really good.
First one was fucking. I mean, that's the only one that I watched, but it was just so fucking good. Like when it starts going into astral projection and shit like that, I'm like, oh, fuck.
There was in that one. I mean, it's scary, but there was one scene. And it's played for a jump scare, and it got me because it was like in broad daylight, where they're all sitting at a dinner table, and it's when he turns and he sees that red black face.
Yeah, on the back.
Because I wasn't expecting that. And I was like, that shit got me real good, and it's such a good makeup, whatever it was.
Whatever the fuck it was really, really fucking good. Yeah. That's a really, really fucking good movie. But yeah, I was just thinking about that too, and also like when you think about like the Saw movies or stuff like, they're not necessarily super fucking horror, but. You know how there's that one movie that spit wasn't even like part of the Saw, but
are you thinking Hostel?
No, not Hostel. I'm thinking about The Collector.
That's a good fucking movie.
I never seen the first one. I seen the second one.
I only saw the first one, but I fucking loved it.
That The Collector's good. Yeah,
Collector's fucking good, and it was like a fucking like a Hispanic fucking like gardener or something like that, wasn't it? He was a. It was
really that's what it was.
It was.
They don't catch him in the first one.
No, but they know who it was though.
That's the one that wears like a leather kind of like
leather kind of mask.
With, like, mask. Yeah. With like buttons, like they look like button eyes and stuff.
No, but they knew that it was him. That it was the gardener or the landscaper, and it was like the Hispanic dude.
I only seen the second one. So.
Okay, so our next segment, we're gonna actually go and go into ghost stories. Or paranormal stories, you know, like it could be. I mean, I've had kind of like a weird like ghost story I could sort of talk about. It wasn't really. I never saw a ghost or anything, but or if you guys seen aliens or or UFOs or just anything strange that's just.
We're talking about witches.
You ever seen Bigfoot? You know, and we're actually. I'm going to announce this right now, but we're actually thinking of progressing some of these stories into our later like podcasts as well. Just because it's not going to be like one of the main segments that we're going to be doing all the time, but we're always going to go back to it, you know? Like I was telling John earlier, he kind of had an idea to see if we could do a couple of like ghost hunting. But it's just a thought right now. You guys let us know.
If this is something that like you guys are kind of into and you guys want to hear more about, then let us know. And we'll do it more. We'll make it
work.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
We're gonna follow on spookiness with those.
You want us to play with the Ouija board during the podcast? We'll do it.
Oh fuck that shit!
You just brought back like another ghost story of mine's.
I am not.
But I'm only gonna do one. I'll save it for the next one.
I'm not touching Ouija boards. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna start with my first.
You're off the podcast if you don't.
Stop it, John. Stop it.
Spooky.
That's fucking scary. Being told that you're off the podcast on fucking right before Halloween.
Okay, well, this is gonna be kind of scary just because it's my only like kind of like one I could really prove 100% that like I went through and it was sort of paranormal and just out of the ordinary. And it was when I moved out of my house and I had a roommate after high school. So I was still a senior. It was by the end of my senior year that I started working. And I was at least 17 years old. And I was living with my roommate, right? And I had my my little PC computer that I had just built. You know, we had our little living room. We had our one room that we both slept in. But the thing is, like, it was like a kind of like a L-shaped kind of room where like my bed was on the end of the bottom and his was like on the right, like turning the right corner of the room where his bed was at.
Yeah.
So we we were snoring hard. We would literally hear our fucking selves or like just be like, "Hey, shut the fuck up," you know?
The fuck?
That never happened, but it's just one night I was on AIM. You remember that?
Hell yeah.
Instant Messenger.
I miss those days.
Bro,
Oh,
I could have sworn that there was a movie that I just recently saw that used the door opening sound effect. You know how
when someone leaves or
When someone
I
leaves,
forgot
yeah.
about that.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? Fuck this spooky episode. Let's just talk about AIM.
I knew you guys were starting to talk when I said
Yahoo
AIM.
chat.
AOL.
Remember that?
Hey,
shit?
they were always good times.
Remember?
Some motherfucker would open turn on the phone and that's it for your fucking connection.
Remember the
shit.
Hotmail chat?
No,
I never.
No,
Oh, yeah,
the MSN
MSN Messenger.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was on that too, man. Like back in the day. But my main thing was AOL.
No, yeah, mine too. Oh, dude,
And I was talking to somebody from it was Arkansas. And it was this girl that we always chat about like anime, you know, like anime, or we'd talk about like fucking movies and shit like that, and like
back in the MySpace days.
Back
I
in the
think
MySpace.
MySpace was around.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Back in the MySpace days.
Because this was it was 2004 when I
Because I think you graduated a year before
2004.
me. Yeah.
And so this must have been like 2005, 2006. So I was talking to her, whatever, you know. She would always mention that she was a witch. You know, like, and I'd be like, bullshit, you know? Yeah. You could have your little fucking edgy, like, fucking, you know, like, belief of being
You fucking drink red Kool-Aid and think it's blood.
Just like that South Park episode, remember, where they're all, like, glitter vampires and you're supposed to drink tomato juice or something?
Clamato, wasn't it?
Yeah, Clamato.
Clamato.
And then after I got talked to her, she was telling me that, like, I don't know, that there's something bad gonna happen to me and all this bullshit. I don't know the exact same, like, the things that she told me that night, but anyways, it was nighttime. I go into bed first and, like, I'm just fucking sleepy, so I knock out. And I remember hearing my roommate go into his side and he goes to sleep too. And I remember, like, just waking up, like, in the middle of the night, same place, just everything detailed. And all of a sudden, I see this crazy floating fucking white kind of face mask. The closest thing I always, like, describe it as is like a hockey mask, you know? I just think Jason's mask without the holes.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like the eye holes, like this, the mouth is literally, like, open, like it's fucking, like, screaming at you. I don't remember if it had like a nose, but, like, it's just hovering over my fucking face.
So Casey Jones is just watching you.
No,
Casey Jones. I was gonna go with
scarier than
Voldemort.
that, dude. It really looked like a white neon, like, glow, like, just really low. You know, it was just floating over me, and dude, I remember I could breathe. But it was just like they say, like, it was called paralysis.
Sleep paralysis? Like what you feel
so
like?
I tried moving my arms. I could move them, like, nudge them around. Move my fucking, like, barely move my legs. But I was pinned down. I couldn't move my head for shit. Yeah. And I'm just screaming. And, like, this was the crazy part. It was controlling my vocal cords, too.
What the fuck?
So I'm like, you could hear me trying to fucking scream, and I'm like, and, like, it sounded so. I know it sounds funny and weird, but that's the scary part about it. Like, I couldn't fucking scream my lungs out, so I'm like, and I just kept screaming. I fucking, like, dude, it was fucking scary, dude. To the point where I started like, I seriously thought I was being fucking murdered by like this crazy entity that night.
Holy shit!
And I fucking, all of a sudden, it just like, literally Nightcrawler just dusts away and like it turns into dust, and I wake up like, oh, you know. I'm like, oh shit, and I'm like, oh, I can move. Like I'm around, and I'm just like looking around. What the fuck is this thing? And like, dude, all you hear in the corner on the other side of the room is just like, are you okay?
Stop jacking off over there.
I'm like, dude, did you hear that? He's like, yeah, you were screaming for your fucking life, dude.
What
and
the
I'm like,
fuck?
Literally? He's like, yeah, I heard everything about that shit that you were seeing in front of you. Like you're being very like descriptive about it, you know? And I'm like, dude, that's exactly what happened. Like I literally just dreamed. He's like, okay, dude, like we need to talk. And he, this is the weird things. Like my roommate was a fucking, I guess.
Well, hold on. First of all, what kind of shitty roommate do you have where like he hears you screaming in the middle of the night
And
I think it's trying to fucking wake you up.
oh, there goes Benji with his fucking night screams again.
A shitty fucking person. Anyways. Yeah, okay, I guess.
He must have been freaked out too. Like imagine
He must
like
have freaked him out. Maybe he was dozing off too, you know? I don't know.
he was sleeping
But,
through your
like,
screams.
Okay, this is the craziest part of the fucking thing. So, okay, we all have heard about like sleep paralysis and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
The thing was, he described me just like he said, "Oh, I can't move," because I'm fucking literally screaming it, I guess, at this point. But he's not hearing me going, "Oh," he's hearing me scream like.
So he's hearing you actual talk.
Actual.
Oh,
talk.
so you were actually talking in
Yeah,
your
I was
sleep.
talking. I'm just like, what the fuck, you know, like just going on a crazy, you know, like just I'm being murdered, kind of like I'm being murdered, you know. And
Damn that
it's
kid.
funny what you say because yeah, why did he wake me up?
Yeah, and it's just like, oh my
Dude, you're
god,
screaming
just
your
shut
lungs
up so I
out,
can
you know?
finish jacking off.
But then maybe he thought you were probably like sleepwalking or some shit like that. You know how you're not supposed to wake him up?
Look,
Nah, he's just an asshole. Whatever.
sleepwalking or not, if my roommate is like screaming like for their fucking life, I'm gonna
You can be like a prairie dog. Be like, what the fuck?
at least move to the
Stick out of the hole. Hey, levántate, cabrón.
yeah, something. At the very least, go sleep in the living room or some shit.
Oh shit!
You
Just
know?
leave him on his own.
Okay, we're going far. I'm trying to.
I'm sorry, it's hard not to. Like
I know it's fucking crazy. I love it though. I love it. I'm not like. So this guy's like, oh, I need to talk to you. Blah blah blah. I guess he does witchcraft, whatever. So have you been talking to somebody? You know, and I was trying to remember. I'm like, well, this girl I'm talking to on AIM said she was a witch. She's like, oh, okay. And he like goes and grabs like his little fucking like. I guess it's like a copper like candle holder. He's like, copper. They're scared of copper. Blah blah blah. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like some type of like vampire?
Copper. The whole fucking house has
And he
Why
copper.
do
likes
you
a
know so many
candle.
witches?
He wasn't a witch. He did like fucking like supposedly he was like a fucking Satanist and he did witchcraft and all this bullshit. So he got out a copper fucking lit a candle. He's like, "Is there anything? Stop talking to this girl. Don't ever talk to her ever again. You know she's blah blah blah." And I told him I left this part out of the scary part of the story earlier because before I went to sleep I would always play on my bed and like I would play PS3 on there, and dude, like I heard someone knocking and I thought it was my neighbor, you know, that lived right in front of me, and like I was opening the curtain and I would see nobody, and then like I would close it and then again I'd go back to playing video games. This was before I went to bed. I totally left this part off, and I hear again like on the, you know how windows sound, so it's like way louder.
Yeah.
And like I fucking look out and I'm like, dude, there's no way somebody could run like that fast, because the windows like you would totally see, because there's like the neighbor's front metal door and then it's just like one pathway, and there's no way nobody could have just run that fucking fast. Anyways, I thought nothing of it because I'm fucking playing GTA at this point, you know, some fucking asshole. So I fall asleep. The whole shit happens. And I demonstrate. I'm like, I heard someone knocking on the window earlier. And I go and demonstrate, open the fucking curtain. And I'm like, somebody was knocking like this earlier. I don't know who the fuck it was. And I go, and I have the curtains open with the window just showing. And the window just knocks by itself, dude. Like literally, it moves like like someone's knocking it from the outside. So it just moves. And I'm like, we're like, oh, we're like fucking like, oh, like any fucking scary movies. Dude, we're like freaked the fuck out. And we're like, what the fuck? And like, dude, you start hearing shit. Like, we had this little cat named Sophie. Like, that was our little house cat. Little tiny little like runt cat that we had living there. And like I'm like, dude, where's the cat? And like, you start hearing like shit like that on the roof. Like, I'm like, it's a fucking cat. It's Sophie, or like someone got out or whatever. And you're just hearing shit like that on the roof, and like we're all freaking out at this point, and like, dude, Sophie's right here. Like, and she's like in the bed, like under the blanket, like she's like, what the fuck, you guys made me sleep for and shit, you know? And I'm just like, oh my god, and like, dude, we were just up like all night because we're fucking scared, and we're just like, all right, dude. He's like.
You know it's serious when a Satanist is scared.
Yeah, when a fucking Satanist is scared, you know it's serious.
He recited some stupid shit I don't know that he looked up, and he's like, dude, we should be fine, blah, blah. And I'm like, all right, fucking Ghostbuster, you know?
All right, Egon.
And I'm just like, fuck, dude. And like, I mean, that's kind of like the scariest shit I ever like experienced.
That shit sounds fucking intense,
and I can tell
dude.
you it's 100% like just true, dude, just because. Come on, Ray, out of high school. There's nothing I could really make up about this story, you know? And it's like, it's the paranormal ghost story that I have for you guys. The other ones involves like Ouija boards that we never saw ghosts or anything that I'll probably talk about some other day. But it, actually, I'm going to bring it up. This Ouija board predicted O.J. Simpson would be fucking innocent. I fucking swear to God, dude. I swear, man. And then he's like, okay, so he's innocent. Is he really guilty? And it said, yes. I'm just like,
allegedly.
Motherfucker killed her.
Allegedly.
Yeah, fucking right. He killed her.
For legal reasons.
Said it. But, dude, this was a crazy thing. Me and my sisters asked his Ouija board whether he was ever going to go to jail. And, dude, it literally wrote out second trial.
When was this?
Huh?
Like, how long ago was this?
This was during the O.J. Simpson trial.
Okay.
Because that's why we asked him, like, is he going to be guilty or innocent? And he fucking predicted he was going to be innocent. Dude, me and my sisters were like, holy shit. And the next day, all our fucking fish that we had were dead, floating.
What the fuck? You never mentioned that.
And like that fucking, like all our fish were dead the next day.
OJ killed them.
And I'm like, that motherfucker. And he left the glove on the floor.
It was in the tank.
It was in the tank.
No, I'm lying about but our fish did die. So.
And the fucking judge is like, if the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Not the judge, the fucking lawyer. His lawyer.
Glove does not
Johnny
fit.
Cochran.
It fucking fits, but like tiny.
Oh god, I didn't know that the fish died. You never mentioned that to me.
Yeah, I think I had mentioned that part after that. The next day, we had a bunch of goldfish in this little like 10-gallon thing, and like, dude,
you sure your mom didn't put fucking tap water instead of fucking spring water?
I'm just telling you that. Like,
I'm just messing with you.
It ties in with the story. I don't know whether like it was some natural
but that sounds fucking.
But it was a little too close for us. Yeah, it was a little too close to comfort to not mention it because my sister's like, "Oh, the fish are dead," and I'm like. Oh my god, it was the fucking ghost that told us that O.J. Simpson was innocent. And I was like, she's just like,
it's fucking hilarious.
She's like,
fucking like, oh my god, that's
I
right.
didn't even think about that. She's like, left weird all walking to the room. You know when you tell somewhere like, like there's a fucking giraffe in the room or something.
Oh my god. Well, as far as like, I honestly can't think of something that I've like had other than like my experience with a shadow person. And that shit was pretty weird too. Basically, so where I live at, I sleep in the living room, and in like the living room is like right where the front end of the house is, right? So you go through the front door, living room, and then it's like a single bedroom apartment. So if you're trying to go into the bathroom or into the restroom, you have to go through this little corridor that goes like basically where the kitchen is at. So it's like living room, kitchen right here, and then it breaks up into an L, and then it splits into three doors. One is like the back part, the middle door is the back part, and then the one on the left is the one for the restroom, and the one on the right is for the bedroom.
Yeah.
So what separated the kitchen and the living room was basically a curtain, because we didn't have any door, and plus it doesn't seem like that good of an idea to have
like
a door.
A rod and a curtain?
Yeah, no, a rod and a curtain. So this was like maybe like about, it was like maybe like, I want to say midnight or 1 o'clock in the morning when I woke up.
Real quick, how long ago was this?
This must have been at least 7 or 8 years ago.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So it's fairly recent, at least in that. So it must have been like around midnight or 1 o'clock, and I just woke up and a little detail. I used to sleep on the floor at the time, and so then I would sleep. I would just put a blanket on the floor, and then I would fucking have my pillow, but I would sleep facing the kitchen what you call it, the curtains. Yeah. So I basically woke up, went to the restroom and everything like that, and I'm coming back, right, and I'm still kind of feeling like kind of drowsy and shit. And there's a, like, if you're coming from the kitchen going into the living room, there is a window straight across from it, and then the curtains were white, so any light that was coming out from like the street lights wasn't necessarily like piercing in, but it was giving it that sort of like kind of like,
It was like an ambient glow.
yeah, an ambient glow. So I come in, I open up the fucking curtains, and then I see a shadow, or like a figure of a shadow, which was like maybe like about, I want to say like 5'7", 5'8" tall, and body wise, like maybe they were like about, I don't know, I would say like maybe like 180 pounds or something like that. It looked like that. And the trippy shit is though, that's like, okay, fuck it. You see the shadow person. I open the curtains, they're not looking at me. Their heads tilted looking down at the pillow.
Oh man.
Where I was sleeping. That's what trips me out. And when I fucking look at them and I'm like, oh shit. And then I look to the right, and then I look back and it's gone. And I'm like, maybe I'm just like, I'm sleepy. Maybe I just imagine things. So I just like fucking try to shake it off, and I just go there and lay down. I go back to sleep. I end up dreaming that I'm sleeping and I'm laying down, looking at the curtain. I'm like, I wake up in the dream. I start hearing like a humming noise on the right side of my ear, and it's like literally like, that's like it sounds like that. Yeah, kind of like that. And then like I'm looking at the fucking like at the curtain, and I see that the curtain's parting open. And it looks like it's a shadow person that's slowly creeping out of the fucking out of the curtain. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I can't talk, I can't speak, I can't do anything. And I feel like my body is just like not moving at all. And then when I remember this vividly, like I was like literally trying to scream, and I was just like, just fucking. That was like I was just doing all that shit, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then out of the nowhere, I just snap out of it and fucking wake up. I fucking wake up with like fucking cold sweat. My fucking my muscles, like all my my arms, my legs are fucking tense as fuck. And I look at the fucking curtain, and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? And this is like the first time ever that I've ever experienced any sort of like sleep paralysis or anything of that sort. And so
it was the first time. Like
first
you ever
time,
had that?
first time ever that I've ever experienced sleep paralysis.
Man, that
It was
after be something like.
I can't think of anything as to what might have, triggered it or anything of that sort. But ever
Did you have
since,
like bad Chinese the night before?
I don't know, to be honest. Like,
and that way, that fucking shadow person would be running out of the room.
But like ever since then, though, I started having more sleep paralysis after that, and I started recognizing that it was sleep paralysis.
That happened to me. Like once you know that you've had it, like once you had it again, you're just like, holy shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's never happened to me when I was younger ever. That's why
Same.
it left that trauma. Like it fucking traumatized me,
Did you get better with it? Like, did you learn to like kind of like?
It's always there's nothing you can do.
No, you can't. No, that's the thing.
Because you'll have like here, for instance, like I'll have a dream where I wake up and I can't move, and I'm just like, bah! And all of a sudden, like I'll literally like, I don't know if it's my mind starts fucking with me, but like I literally sense something in the room, and I'm just moving around, and I'm just like, ah, like just same shit. You can't scream or anything, but you're just like, then you wake up, like, like all instantly, and like you're just like, fuck. like fuck you brain, you know, or like fuck you whatever the hell, like
For me, it's kind of like
whatever. It really something might be fucking with you, you know, and it sucks. Like
I got used to it, kind of like how when I started having panic attacks, like you just slowly get used to it, or at least that's just me. So like a lot of times, like I'm not even having a nightmare. I'm like just like slowly falling asleep, and I can like I'm imagining myself in the dream.
That's how it happens though. Sometimes
I'm like not fully asleep,
drifting into like slumberland, you know, like and like all of a sudden, like just fuck, that's when it happens.
No, but the thing is like at that point, like I even like I kind of recognize it. I'm like, am I dreaming or am I actually awake?
Well, there's supposedly like a scientific kind of explanation for it.
Yeah.
So what happens is when you go to sleep and you enter REM sleep, in case you don't know, REM sleep stands for rapid eye movement.
It's REM, right?
Yeah, REM.
You mean the band?
Yeah. So when that happens, your brain kind of.
No, I got it. It's just I was gonna start singing it.
I was thinking of it, like, should I just go into Everybody Hurts or? But okay, so your body kind of does this thing where it'll lock your mind does this thing where it locks your body in place.
Yeah.
And it does that so while you're dreaming, you don't get up, act it out, hurt yourself or someone else. The problem is sometimes whatever your brain does, it does it quicker than you're able to actually fall asleep and enter REM sleep. Mm-hmm. So you're still in that weird semi-conscious, semi-unconscious state.
Your brain is just
you're caught in the twilight.
That's why you can't move and you're seeing things. So that's one of the possible explanations.
Scarier.
Yeah.
I mean,
because your brain is literally just trying to like, it's just trying to remember where you're at, but you're entering like this stage of like dream, right? Like,
yeah,
and like it's doing everything it can just to like remember where you're at, but it's kind of like, you know, when you're loading something in like your brain, you see the little
you're buffering.
You're
buffering. You're buffering.
Like, God damn it, your fucking Wi-Fi slow. You're stuck in the fucking help.
And your roommate's just there watching you buffer.
Watching you fucking buffer.
Like just
oh my god, no, dude.
What's wrong? You know,
no, but that's pretty much the end for me. Like it's like that's how I started having sleep paralysis. I remember even one time I started having a fucking nightmare where one of the Gears of War locusts literally was fucking roadie running around me and shit. That I'm just and the thing is like, what the fuck? Like, but the thing is, it moved with such speed that I was just like, what the fuck in my dream?
Or like those nightmares where you try to barricade yourself, but there's not enough wood, or like the door just doesn't fit the fucking frame. Oh shit, it's gonna come through this. Or you're thinking, trying running, but you're stuck in that fucking thing where you're like can't even run. You're just like gliding really slow and he's catching up to you. Like,
no, it's like
it's an unexpected doom, you know? Like,
yeah. I just like I got used to it. Like I legitimately, I have experienced. I think it was maybe like about a month or two that I experienced it again. It's just like now it's like I recognize that it's sleep paralysis. Like it happens when like my body is super tired, but my mind is not letting it like let go. Like I can feel like my mind being active. Like my body will fucking like just basically shut down and just kind of not shut down, but it'll fucking like just like my eyes are closed. Like they're so tired that I'm just like I can't even fucking like keep them open, and then like I can feel it. Like I'm already kind of like my brain is imagining the scenario of me falling asleep, or at least that's what it's presenting to me, at least in my dream world. Yeah. And then like because my mind is just still racing and thinking about everything or just going through it, it's like, okay, so am I asleep or am I still awake? And so then when I try to move and I feel like, oh no, I'm asleep. Like I fucking realize that I'm asleep, and I'm just like, all right, this is gonna take a while, and that's I just fucking like. Then I just get up and just fucking wake up. But yeah.
What about you, John?
All right, so there was I've had quite a few, but I'll say this one because this one
I have the top one, man.
Legitimately scared the shit out of me. So I was living with my grandma again, and she had just the way her house is kind of laid out. It's a single story house. It's just but it's at the bottom of like a hill. So she's in the center of the block, and you know the way the block is laid out, if you were to pour water down either side, it all just kind of flows down to where her house is. So she's at the low point of the block. So because of that, like the bedroom windows at the front of the house, they're high up as if they were to be like on the second story, but it's a single story. Anyways, so it was at night, like maybe 10 o'clock or whatever. I was taking a shower and I was looking out the window. I was wrapping up and shit. I was just kind of fucking standing there enjoying the moment. And I was looking out the window.
Well, you're showering?
Yeah.
All right.
And then I was looking out and then I turned away for whatever reason. And I turned back and looked out there again. And it looked different. Like the sky, it didn't look normal. It looked weird. And so I was just kind of like, what's going on? And I'm just watching and I'm just kind of trying to figure out what's going on. And I'm starting to focus. And I'm like, I realize that what I'm looking at is like this. It's a black, unlike any black I've ever seen before. Like it's blacker than.
It's the darkest black you've ever seen.
Yeah, it's just like it's void
out the window.
I'm like I don't know how to describe it other than void. It's just there's nothing there, and as I'm really focusing on it, I'm kind of like
an endless blackness or what?
But my eyes kind of adjust, and then around it is the sky. I'm like, okay, so it has that kind of like grayish bluish tint of the night sky.
Mm-hmm.
And so as I'm kind of focusing more, I'm realizing it's what I'm looking at is round. And then what I'm looking
like a
at,
sphere?
Not like a sphere.
Oh, it's just a round, like
kinda like an oval shape. And then like so I'm trying to make sense of what I'm looking at, and then all of a sudden like it clicks. It looks like the perfect outline of a person, but hanging over the roof. So what I was like focused on would have been the head, and as I'm focusing more, it's shoulders, and I can see the shoulders. It's like if you were to hang over the side of a
window.
roof,
and looking down,
upside down.
It
was upside down,
like Spider-Man and shit.
Yes,
yeah,
but it was just like maybe from like the chest up. That I was seeing, and
dude,
the only way to get to the roof, obviously, is through a ladder. So at no point did I hear a ladder. So I see that, and it took me a moment to like process everything, and it was like one of those moments where as soon as I realized like that looks like a person, but there was no detail. It was like a silhouette, and as soon as I realized like that looks like a person, it pulls itself back up onto the roof.
Oh my!
And I was like, I'm done with the shower. Fuck this. I finish the shower. I get out.
That's the worst point you could ever be in.
I was so calm, but terrified. I towel off. I get dressed, and like I wait like 15, 20 minutes just to kind of settle myself down. I go outside. I walk around. There's no ladder, anything like, and I'm just like I do not know what that was.
Yeah, but why would you even think it's human though?
I don't know. I do not know because that's the only hope that I had to be like to try to explain.
You
know what I mean?
You just want an explanation.
You're trying to rationalize it, and you can only think it's maybe a person that's up there or something like that. And you didn't hear any like movement in the roof or anything of that sort.
Nothing.
Oh, I literally got fucking goosebumps.
That's not like the first like thing I've had with something like that either. There's at my grandma's. There's always.
Oh my god!
So you think like you thought it was like a shadow person? Maybe
that's the only thing I could think of.
Because Will brought up shadow people earlier, and a lot of people aren't gonna know what that is. But the thing is, shadow people are basically just they're entities, right? That come from a different like realm or
a different dimension, or some of them think they're like demonic. So it's just
that you will turn around and you think there's somebody there. You think you see someone there, of your corner of your eye, and that's what they say that it usually is.
Yeah.
Right? It's just there for like a pigment of that.
Yeah.
That time of you thinking someone's in the room, or at night when they say you see like how kids get or people get scared. They think
the coat.
The coat. I mean that's another
or if like
thing.
If you're just kind of chilling watching TV and it looks like someone walks past. Yeah. That could be one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, that was like the
dude.
worst one I've had. I've had other ones, but that was
That
the
one
one
sounds
that scared the crap out
really
of me.
fucking
That one scared
like-
the shit out of me, dude.
Dude,
Fuck.
like I just thinking about it, like
And so like I know the explanation took a bit, but that all happened within like 10, 15
I was
seconds.
thinking like it was just gonna be like a weird like orb, like just floating outside.
Yeah. No,
And then
I
when you
wish.
said
I wish.
it was the outline of a person.
yeah, when you
Because
said
that's the
that, I
other
was
thing.
just like,
That's
oh
the
That
other
fuck.
could
thing.
be like a celestial being. It could be like a shadow person. It could be an alien, you know? Or
Because
like,
I didn't mention this part, and I should have. The reason I was looking out the window is because I was able to see the moon.
oh,
So when I looked back, there was no moon because it was
it was
blocking.
during the daytime though, huh?
No, it was at night.
Oh,
It was at
shit.
night. It was like
Oh.
at 10 at night.
That's even scarier. Fuck.
So when I looked out again, I was kind of like, "Where's the moon?"
Where'd
And
it
that's
go?
when, yeah, and that's when I was.
That's when it
starting
all
to
just
slowly
fucking
process,
clicked
yeah,
in, and then it's like,
Oh
oh,
my
dude,
within that like 10, 15 seconds.
you had a
span.
fucking peeping tom.
I know, right? It's like,
Oh my god, dude, that I can't imagine that. Nope. I nope the fuck out of there as soon
It's
as
like
I saw that
another
happen.
dimensional being, probably just like
jerking off to me.
Jerking off to
showering.
Oh,
interdimensional porn.
yeah, made it like fucking sexual now.
That's how you fucking diffuse the tension.
I see you, John. Oh.
He's like, yeah, I found.
I'm doing it's called the Spider-Man flip. Like,
that he's having a casual conversation with them. That person's like, yeah, I found this guy in another dimension. His name is John. He was like taking a shower. I'd like to fap to him when he's in the shower.
So there's like a little bit of a funny. So about a week or two before that, we had kind of a storm, so there was a lot of rain. So on the side of my grandma's house, like a little sinkhole opened up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I told my grandma, so I had to fill it in, and she's like, "Why do you think it happened?" And my first
oh,
reaction.
you told her?
Yeah, well, not. I told her about what happened after,
Yeah.
but about the sinkhole, she's like, "Well, why do you think that happened? How can we prevent that again?" My smart ass told her when she's like, "Why do you think that happened?" I go, "Oh, it's the devil. Like he's here for you." That's what I told her.
What a fucking
Right?
dick.
asshole.
Like he came to visit and shit. That's what I told her. And so when I told her about what I seen, she's like, "That's what you fucking get for talking about the devil." So yeah, yeah. I never talked about the devil after that for like about a year.
Fuck,
You
dude.
shouldn't have.
You know what, man? It was your grandma all along.
Imagine if it was. She was just fucking playing a prank on you.
Motherfucker, that's what he gets.
But yeah, that's all I got at least
That's
for
pretty
this round.
fucking scary. All jokes aside, man.
Yeah, dude. I can't imagine. Like, how old were you when it happened?
Oh, I was in my 20s.
Dude, that's even worse.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing like the fact that like I mean, just you feeling like helpless
Even
in
if
that
you're outside
moment.
of your teens and if you remember something like that, it still would be kind of like legit, you know?
No, but I mean, I think it's like okay, like you know how like a lot of times when you're a kid, you have your figment of your imagination going on, and you can kind of like
Yeah.
play it off as like it was just you were a kid and shit like that. But then when you're an adult and you're like, what the fuck do you blame for that shit? Is it dementia or something
I
else?
think that's why, like you said, why would you go outside? Because I'm trying to figure out what it could have been. Like
Yeah.
I'm hoping it was just some like creepy ass
Well,
person.
sometimes you should, I'll be honest. Like, it just, there's no explanation
There
for the
isn't.
kind of weird shit that
Yeah.
you see, you know? And it's like, some people are gonna be like, oh, well, there's gotta be an explanation. And then you're like, there
The devil?
isn't. you know?
if only Stephen Hawking was still
I mean, we
alive
say
to
the devil, but there's obviously
Yeah.
it could be something else, you know?
yeah,
Oh, that was
definitely.
fucking creepy,
Dude, that shit gave me like fucking
Yeah,
mad
I was like,
goosebumps. Like,
holy
when you
shit,
started.
yeah.
No, you did a really good job with just like telling that story though. Like, props to you for that. I have to give you that because the moment that you started like slowly explaining, it's like it's the silhouette of a head and so forth, shoulders, and I was like, oh, lost it. But yeah, damn,
That's a good
dude,
one, man.
that was fucking.
So I have
good.
a lot of other fucking stories I can tell, like UFO sightings. One very special one, but we're gonna save that for later. Right now, we're basically gonna just talk about one favorite costume, just running it really fast, just to see if that kind of like stood with us between the years. Mine was a Batman costume. My parents, high quality, because we were growing up poor, and I ended up messing up that costume by putting it on like a week before Halloween and just ripping it off part of my bike.
It's
Thinking
like,
that was
I'm Batman.
Even the neighbors were like, "Hey, you're that kid that was wearing the Batman fucking costume around the block," and I'm like, "Yeah, I ruined it before."
I never really ever dressed up for Halloween, but I did do it once for what was it? Watching a movie over at the cemetery. I dressed up as a fucking what you call it?
Lumberjack.
Lumberjack, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I had a fucking like a plaid shirt.
Oh, bunion and shit.
Pretty much. I just need
the brawny man, the paper towel.
yeah, pretty much brawny man and shit like that. I just needed my fucking what you call it, my cow blue.
Oh, yeah.
or my bovine blue. Yeah.
It's not my favorite one, but it's probably like the dumbest one. I was in elementary school and I wanted to be a crayon for some reason, so I was a crayon. Cool. I think I was the color green.
They actually had the whole costume and everything.
No, my grandma made it.
That's badass.
That's fucking dope, dude.
What color? Green?
I think I was green.
Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Wait, did you have to
green.
like paint your face to like match the color, or did you just like not?
No, I don't think I did. Went that far.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope. Yeah. Actually, sorry. Like, I remember having a coworker when I used to work at Subway. Supposedly one of her nephews or something like that was having like some sort of a costume contest or something like that at school, and she made him a serial killer and basically a plain white tee with a bunch of cereals like fucking like taped onto
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that was pretty dope. Just to kind of bring that into that. But yeah.
And our last segment is just gonna actually we usually tell video game news, but we'll actually say that in the next 2 weeks because we're almost out of time, and we're all gonna just name our favorite scary game just really quickly, and that kind of left that spooky like kind of imprint in our gaming lives. And mine's it's gonna be Silent Hill for the fucking game that scared the shit out of me when I was actually probably like 12 or 13 at the time. And it was a scene where like you basically go into this crazy alley and you have to follow like the only visible thing because everything's fogged up in the game, and you literally need to die in that segment.
Oh my
There's these
God.
crazy little tiny green one-eyed creatures with knives as hands, and they chase you down this alley, and you literally need to get killed to wake up from this segment of.
Oh, it was an actually like a scripted event and shit like that.
And
shit!
I kept trying to run from them, but you always need to get killed by it. And that shit scarred me for life. That's a really scary game too.
Dude,
I go deep into it, but we're just trying to.
Yeah, for me,
try to give you the fast fucking.
For me, it would be Dead Space, the first one.
Oh, it's a good game.
Dead Space was like actually like I played a bunch of games that like horror games. I played them when I was much older, but Dead Space when I was older, and this is the one that fucking got me so well. Yeah, nothing.
Didn't the guy for that like went to go like study dead bodies just to
something like that. Yeah, I think something like that.
Like actually see he could make like the
necromorphins and shit like that. Yeah. No, like one of the things that I definitely loved about it is like there was no space that was fucking safe in that game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, for me, I played it, never finished it because I'm a bitch. It was at a buddy's house who will remain nameless. The game I played it on PC. The game Fear.
Oh, yeah.
He told me, he's like, play this game, John.
It stands for something too, huh?
Yeah, he's like, play this game. I'm gonna go to the other room, and he shut the door and shit. And I was like, you didn't tell me what it was, and I started playing
that
it.
little girl, huh?
Oh my God, I never finished it because, nope. But that was a good game.
Yeah, it is.
The
It's
bit
pretty
that I
scary
played.
too, dude.
Yeah, it was.
Her name is Alma.
Yeah,
Alma. Yeah.
It's very good at setting a mood. So.
Oh, it does. I mean, I haven't played it myself, but I've seen videos of it. Oh.
So that's going to be actually the last actual segment of our fucking podcast. Now we're actually just going to give our actual contacts and everything plus on that. Will, did you want to mention anything?
Yeah, as far as like following me, you can follow me on Twitter. My handle is @ProChubbyChaser, and then also I'm mainly doing a lot of like streaming on Twitch, so I would love it if you guys could come by and watch me play and maybe give me a follow. And there you could find me as Chubby Chaser Pro. I usually do streams in the morning, 9:30 in the morning, PST, and then for like about 3-4 hours. So yeah, just come on by and give me a watch.
I've actually watched his show. He only needs a couple of more follows to actually hit that what is it called?
The affiliate.
Affiliate.
Yeah.
So it's probably like 1 or 2 more, and you got it.
No, it's a little bit more, but I mean, like, I just like I want to get as many people coming in here and engaged.
We'll hook you up on Twitter, and we're gonna put in your plugin and everything, just for everybody else can watch you guys on that. John,
I got nothing to plug.
Right on. Not even your company or anything. For me, usually you could just find me on Instagram. That's the one where you could find all of my links and everything. It's my main, it's probably like the only social media I'm really active on, and it's SithKill308. That's gonna be the end of our
real quick before we go off,
Special announcement. Let's get it.
No, what I will plug is the podcast socials. So if you want to follow us, if you want to follow us on Twitter, you can follow us at Pigs and a Podcast. That's our Twitter. We don't have an Insta yet. We're kind of debating if we want
soon.
one.
Yeah.
If you guys think we should have one, let us know, and you can let us know that at pigsandapodcast@gmail.com. Just if you feel like hitting us up, hit us up. Just let us know anything you want us to know that you think we should know.
Any suggestions, any fan mail, you
feedback, questions for us.
Reach us at that Gmail.
Also, rate and review. If you enjoy what we do, if you appreciate it, if you find us semi-entertaining, just whatever platform you listen to us on, just like I said, rate us and review. If you want to talk to Will, you can contact him at 323.
Shut the fuck up, John.
Okay,
That was an inside joke.
That was a joke.
But yeah, that's my only plug.
Yeah, I mean, apart from that, just like if you feel like people that would enjoy this podcast, feel free to share it. Like, the more people that get to listen to this, the better it is, for everyone. We can
Hell yeah, man.
interact with you or talk to you guys, and just, we can work on making this podcast a better experience for you guys.
We actually, I just want to thank everybody who's already listened to us. We have had nothing but a really great positive launch, and I just wanted to thank everyone for that. Also, I just wanted to say one last thing. Is we already have 6 major platforms you could actually listen to us on, which is Spotify, Apple, Google, Stitcher,
Amazon,
and Anchor. So you guys can listen to us on that. Thank you guys for listening to our spooky Halloween episode. See you guys on the next one.
Later.
Bye.